children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mama in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled our brains for a long winter's nap when, out on the lawn, there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. The moon on the breasts of the new-fallen snow gave a luster of midday to objects below, when what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh. And Eddie.
Bingo.
Hey, kids. I heard on the news that an airline pilot spotted Santa's sled on its way in from New York.
You serious, Clark?
I don't want to spend the holidays dead.
Yeah, I got the daughter in the clinic getting cured off the wild turkey. And the older boy, he thinks that maybe next year he'll be guessing people's weight or barking for the yak woman. You ever see her?
No.
Yeah, she got these big horns growing right out above her ear. Yeah, she's ugly as sin, but a sweet gal and a hell of a good cook.
Where do you think you're going? Nobody's leaving. Nobody's walking out on this fun, old-fashioned family Christmas. No, we're all in this together.
And why is the carpet all wet, Todd?
I don't know, Margot.
Hallelujah! All these...
Where's the Tylenol?
Odyssey Empire Soundscape. Thank you guys for being here, all the tier ones. We love you so much. Thanks for all of you guys watching on YouTube. Let's get this thing going, man, right now. I'm already pouring sweat. You can see my nipples very clearly through my costume. So I'm already off to a good start. I'm Woodsy. To my right is the executive producer of the program, Paulie Reindl, everybody, dressed in the Clark Griswold.
Where's the Tylenol?
Oh, that was hot as
hot.
could be. So just
Figuring it all out.
back that off with just a touch. And then Paulie
Where's
is
the
in
Tylenol?
Paulie is in the I'm putting Christmas lights up garb with the Bears hat and the vest. I'm in the Cousin Eddie Dickie and white sweater. And, of course, to my left, Benjamin Higgins, a.k.a. Todd.
Yuppie neighbors, of course.
The yuppie neighbor.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
You look amazing. by the
You
way.
look amazing. Looks very tight on you.
Very, very, very tight.
What is under there?
That's a nipple.
Oh.
I can't. I asked my wife yesterday. I said, my nipples are going to show through. And she said, well, put some tape on them. And I said, I don't really have any nipple tape. But if you have any, I will take some off your hands. But thank you guys so much for being here. It is, honestly, it's our favorite day of the year. Not only because it's our last day of the year. That's a huge part of it. But it's just a fun day to celebrate with all you guys out there in this time of year where celebration is encouraged. And I'm just so happy that we made it all the way here. And it's been a great year.
It's been an unbelievable year. Obviously some highs, a few lows along the way, especially for the Padres fans. But I know the rule. No sports talk today. This is all about the festivities, the holidays, family, and just sharing this time together with you guys, with the Tier 1s, and everybody who's out there this morning. And if you're driving into work or you're staying at home watching us on YouTube, we just appreciate you so much. And all the time you spent with us, I'm always blown away. People share their Wrapped and how much they listen every single year. It's just from the bottom of my heart. I just want to thank everybody.
Yeah, it's been incredible, this audience that has grown over the last few years. And I don't remember exactly how this Christmas thing got started. I think we kind of did it as a one-off.
We did like an impromptu Christmas show.
Like the
we
day
didn't call it an
yeah.
extravaganza or anything. We just kind of had some fun.
Was
at
it in
the
the
old
Corona
station.
Cave?
It was at the old station.
The old station.
Back in, I think it was like 2018, and then 2019 is when we said, all right, now let's really do.
Did we do 4 hours of Christmas, the first one?
Yeah.
We did?
I think so.
Oh,
just
man.
about.
It's crazy. Well, it's grown, and now we've got it in the sound space. And based on the amount of people that wanted to come this year, we may move it. We may have to go bigger and better next year. Maybe Snapdragon would hold us. I don't know. That would actually look really terrible. Look like an Aztecs game. So,
Damn.
Am I wrong?
Is that the holiday spirit?
Am I wrong? I'm not wrong. That would be to outdraw. Oh, my God. Could you imagine for charity? But I wanted to get the festivities started today by bringing in, where is that little bub? Where is he? He's lurking around somewhere. You're one of
I saw him
You're
run.
one. Okay, come over here, little bub. You can come over here. Want my first little bub of the day, little Taylor Woods. Hi, everybody. This is Taylor. Can you say hi?
Merry Christmas, Taylor.
Oh, leave me alone.
Hey, leave me alone.
Oh, there we go. So you and Ben and Woods have a rivalry, right? You and Ben. Are you guys friends now? You and Ben?
I'm you friend.
You're my friend?
Yeah.
So who are you dressed up as?
Buddy the elf.
Buddy the Elf. What does Buddy the Elf do when he drinks that soda? Very good, buddy. All right, so I'm going to let you down. You go play with your toys and Mama and be a good boy, okay?
Okay.
All right, love you. Say Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas.
All right.
Uncle Ben and Woods might have a present for you later if you're good, too. So.
I wanted to bring in the other little bub,
There
Adam
he is.
Klug, Bold Rider, everybody. Come on over here.
Hang on.
I
Frank.
hate Christmas.
Frank.
Frank, if you would.
You're a mean one, Mr. Klug. You really are a heel. You're as cuddly as a cactus. You're as charming as an eel, Mr. Klug. You're a bad banana with a greasy black peel.
I hate Christmas.
Ladies and gentlemen, the brand manager of 97.3 The Fan, Adam Klug, everybody. Good morning. Well, you put up with a lot. You put up with a lot, a big ration of just garbage every day from us, don't you?
Christmas is just another day to me.
And that drop was actually from the show, if you'll remember.
It was, yeah.
Sounds about right. Sounds like something I'd say.
I think you said I hate Christmas music, and we manipulated it to what we needed it for. Well, it's
Anything
great.
else you need me to say out of context?
Potentially.
I can come up with a list.
Yeah,
actually.
no doubt.
That'd be great.
Well, we wanted to start the show this morning by giving you your gift, because we got you something very special. We're really good listeners. I don't know if you guys know that, but we listen throughout the year.
Some of us are.
Paul and I are really good listeners, and we are able to discern through the course of the year, maybe we can get something for Adam that he would actually use. And I think last year, what did we get him? Some Lululemon.
Yeah.
You still wear
You
it?
got me underwear.
It got you underwear, and you like it, right? So we were talking about a thing that I've been doing, and you said, that sounds really, really cool. So open that up. It's very heavy.
It's going to crush his legs.
It is not coal, by the way. It's pretty heavy. He's pretty strong, though. I don't know if you guys know this. We'll get the day going with the gift for Adam.
Merry Christmas, Adam.
Merry Christmas, buddy. Just whenever you're ready.
It's very heavy.
Very heavy. Oh, look what it is. You can see what it is.
It's crypto coin.
Crypto coin. It's
coin.
Haktua coin.
A weighted vest.
A weighted vest, which Adam has
You trying to
said-
send me a message?
Yeah, well, he told me, because I've been doing weighted vest walks, if you can't tell, obviously. Obviously. And I really like mine. And, I mean, do I look like a dork walking around the neighborhood in it? Yeah, I do, but I really don't care. It makes cardio. I hate doing cardio. This makes cardio actually kind of fun, and you feel like you're doubling your cardio when you do it.
30 pounds. That's
30
like half
pounds.
his body
That's half
weight.
your body weight. All right, so do us a favor. Put it on right now. I want to see how it fits.
Okay.
And then I have an idea.
Ooh, that's dangerous.
Very dangerous idea, but yeah, he had said that he wanted to get a weighted vest. I said no problem. We'll get that taken care of. And he's gonna, as he opens it, burn more calories. It says on the side. Now he's already pretty fit. That's the same one I've got. You know it's good. All right, so you just go up over the head. Yep, and then you clip in. And if you're soft, you can take some of that weight out. You know, if you can't handle the 30 pounds.
Paulie's strapping him
Can
up
you
from
add
behind.
more weight?
Put more weight on there.
Hang a couple of barbells just from the side.
We have
You're
an
good to
actual
go.
soldier in here who's looking at Adam like, geez. Yeah. How's that feel?
Feels phenomenal.
Does it? Okay, give us a little walk, just a quick walk, see how you do. Yeah, you can do squats with it. You can do step-ups and raises and things like that. How you like it? All right.
Is it too heavy?
Too heavy, too light?
Just right?
It's great. Thank you very much. It's such a thoughtful gift.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Now, I have a challenge for you. You have to wear it the whole show. You can't take it off for
Excuse
4
me?
hours. You have to wear it the whole show.
4 hours.
For 4 hours. Or you can pick option number B. Option number B. Option letter B.
Do I get to know what B is before
I'll
I
tell you
choose?
right now, it's the meat fist. You get the fistful of meat.
Once an hour.
Once an hour. If you wear it for an hour, you're fine. But if you need to take it off, you got to get meat fist.
I don't understand. What is meat fist?
You'll see when we
Explain
get
later.
there.
I have a feeling I don't want meat fist.
Fist of
Keep
meat.
it on then. You're good.
All right, then you're fine for now. Just wear your
Burn
weighted
some
vest. and
calories.
Back to your cave. Thank you so much, Adam Klug, everybody.
Woods, I think we should take a second and let everybody know why we're here
Yes,
today.
the reason for the season.
The reason for the season, and we've incorporated some different causes over the years and given out gift cards to some listeners in need in the past. We decided this year, though, there was such a pressing need that we all have seen here in San Diego with our unhoused population. If you go down to Petco Park, you've seen it. It's tragic, really, that there are so many people that don't have a place to live. And our friends at the Lucky Duck Foundation, which Peter Seidler, of course, was a driving force as part of that, have made it their mission and goal to alleviate some of the pain and stress of the unhoused community in San Diego. So while we're all here, not just here, but everybody out listening during the show today, we're going to try to raise matching money for the Lucky Duck Foundation. And you can do so if you're out at home, if you're on your computer at work, wherever, by going to give.luckyduckfoundation.org/Ben and Woods.
Say it again.
give.luckyduckfoundation.org/Ben and Woods. Or if you can't remember all that, go to our social media channels. We're going to blast it all out, and you can just click on the link, and you can take part in our drive, our fundraiser. We have a goal. I mean, I'd like to see if we can make that goal today, Woods.
I'd like to see if we could double that goal, if I'm being honest with you. You know I'm greedy when it comes to things like that. I want to
$5,000.
$5,000. I think the Tier 1 community can do that. We are going to get it started. Ben and Woods are. We're going to start with a $500 donation to Lucky Duck this morning. So I'd like to put our money where our mouth is. That's coming directly from Ben's account. And he did not know that. He was the first time he's ever heard of that. No, but we are going to start.
Your routing number is one more time.
I'll Venmo you later.
We are gonna open up the donations with that because, well, it's something we believe very much in. And anytime I think about Peter Seidler, I do it fondly. After getting the chance to know him, know his wife Sheil, meet their kids, I do it fondly. And what a great man! What a great man he was to us! What a great owner he is! What a great person! You live your whole life, if you're a fan of a sports team, hoping for an owner like Peter Seidler, but that we'll spend money, open the checkbook. There's a lot of guys out there that write checks. There's not a lot of guys out there that put their money where their mouth is, and he was one of them. The guy was down on the streets, really getting his hands dirty every single day, and the way that they speak about him at Lucky Duck is just it makes you look at yourself and go, all right, what can I do? I need to do more. And that's what he did, man. He has inspired our show and a lot of people in this city. So in his name, make sure if you can give today that you do. It's such a worthy cause, and we're so happy and honored to represent them today.
I think we actually have to keep this moving. We have a lot to get to.
We have
today,
so
Woods.
much to get to.
I won't do the normal setting of the menu. I think we'll just kind of be surprised as we go along. Obviously, our show is a lot about tradition. You'll hear some of your favorites, but there's always some new things, some special guests, some surprises along the way.
Well, if you guys remember last year around this time, I got into a Twitter spat with our next guest. You remember this? He's going to make an appearance. Left us a voicemail yesterday.
Oh.
So you're going to want to stay by the dial for that.
Bobby Cressy is here. Woo! Padres organist.
The real star of the
keyboard.
show. Oh, yeah.
Anytime you hear good music, you know it's him today. Thank you, everybody. It's Ben, it's Woods, it's Paul. It's our Christmas and holiday extravaganza live from our Odyssey Soundspace here on 97.3 The Fan. Merry Christmas to Kelly Danik as well. We'll get some traffic this morning here on 97.3 The Fan.
Hey Padre fans, I'm Manny Machado, San Diego Padre. I'm asking for you to join me in supporting the efforts of the Padres and Lucky Duck Foundation to help you overcome homelessness. Every $100 donation will provide 4 hours of employment for homeless youth. A $250 donation will include a laptop to help homeless youth connect to educational and employment opportunities to help permanently end their homelessness. To donate, please visit luckyduckfoundation.org. Hey Padre fans, I'm Manny Machado, San Diego Padre. I'm asking for you to join me in supporting the efforts of the Padres and Lucky Duck Foundation to help you overcome homelessness. Every $100 donation will provide 4 hours of employment for homeless youth. A $250 donation will include a laptop to help homeless youth connect to educational and employment opportunities to help permanently end their homelessness. To donate, please visit luckyduckfoundation.org.
Welcome back. It is our Christmas and holiday extravaganza. Ben and Woods, Paul Reindl, Bobby Cressy is here as well. Bobby said, should I play more during the first segment? I said, you're the most talented person in this room. Yeah. Be bold. Play that keyboard as often as you like. You know, anytime. You can play over the Beach Boys if you want, but probably should wait until they're wrapped up. If you're watching on our YouTube stream during the break, you might have seen Manny Machado with a video for the Lucky Duck Foundation. There's also a QR code on the screen as well that will help you find that donation page so we can help raise money to fight homelessness and help people who don't have a place to live this holiday season.
Yeah, listen, this is a tough time of year for a lot of people that have homes. And I want people to know out there, you may have lost a loved one this year. You may be having a hard time. I think about you. I think about you all the time. We all do. Want to do whatever we can to bring you some smiles and some laughter today. That's kind of our goal every single day. And I think we're going to do that. I really do. I'm very confident in our ability to do that. And if you want to set up the next guest.
Well, I've known our next guest for probably going on almost 25 years now. He's a radio icon in San Diego, but someone who Woods has never quite seen eye to eye with.
Well, I'm way taller than him.
You are, that's true.
It would be impossible for me to see unless he was sitting down.
He has a bushier mustache than you do.
Bushier mustache than most.
Yes, and, well, I guess your style of sports talk radio never really meshed with his.
Meaning that I actually look up stats and actually try to get the story right and I'm kind to people and stuff.
A little bit.
Right. Okay. Fair enough. I'll give you that.
Yeah. Of course, we're talking about our good friend
Jack Saw.
Santa Saw.
Santa Saw.
Santa Saw.
Happy holidays from Oceanside to Ocean Beach, from East County to East Lake, up and down the West Coast. I want to leave a voicemail for you. This holiday season, I had to make sure I checked in on San Diego's best morning show, but since I don't have a phone number for that Rock 105 thing, I was hoping you guys could just pass along some well wishes. Big Thor fan. Now, I understand you're getting ready to do another Ben and Woods holiday extravaganza, and since everyone knows you guys mostly talk about Woods kids and the Hawk Tua girl, I wanted to make sure a few big sports stories don't slip through the cracks. Dateline here in Arlington, Texas. In the wake of last month's Tyson-Paul fight, rapper and amateur punching bag Drake lost nearly $400,000 after wagering on the aging Tyson to win. This means Drake has lost close to $2 million on bad bets this year alone, giving credence to what fans call the Drake curse. Speaking of bad bets, in related news, this year, imaging director and Mac Miller wannabe Paul Reindl has lost nearly $2,000 betting on USD basketball, cockfighting, and that ill-advised $500 on the Washington Generals to beat the Harlem Globetrotters. They were due. Better luck next time. Switching to baseball news, Los Angeles Angels' $275 million paperweight Anthony Rendon is looking to bounce back from another disappointing season that again saw him play in less than 60 games and had him telling The Athletic back in February, playing baseball has, quote, never been a top priority for me. I haven't heard of someone working in professional sports who hates sports this much since Stephen Woods. If only we could get Chino from Deftones to play point guard somewhere, we might have a chance. Finally, a programming note. What is this segment, Things Ben Higgins Likes? As someone who's built a sports talk empire, I know what the people want in their sportscasters, and it's machismo, not whatever Ben is. You've got a problem. That's what your show's missing. Ben likes Nickelback songs and small derrieres, but here's some things the Saw used to like. I liked when players did blow in the dugout. I liked when halftime shows were just mascots falling off of trampolines. I liked making stats up before anyone had the internet to fact check me. I liked when athletes just toughed out concussions. I liked when coaches dressed like Tom Landry. I liked songs by the Glenn Miller Orchestra. I liked having Dean Spanos nuts on my face. Man stuff. All right, I've got Dan Cilio waiting on the other line, so I'll leave you with a little holiday cheer. 'Twas the night before Christmas, and at Petco Park, not a player was stirring, the off-season was stark. The bats were all silent, no cracks to be heard, still haunted by innings, 24 were deferred. The fans were all nestled in cautious despair while visions of October just hung in the air, and Preller in his war room with moves to concoct hatched plans to rebuild, though the vault might be locked. When out in LA there arose such a roar, the Dodgers were gloating, they'd won it once more. Big brother forever, they jeered in delight, while Padre fans whispered, we'll get it next fight. But hope's hard to muster when history's grim, when your stars can't produce and your chances are slim, when the price of a roster's a billionaire's fee, yet a wild card's still the best we can be. On Manny, on Tatis, on Xander, swing true, but all of their offers just left us to stew. 24 scoreless, a record to savor, and Dodger fans laughed more little brother behavior. But fans in brown pinstripes still dare to believe that next year might bring what this one could not achieve. And I heard one proclaim as the season grew thin, Merry Christmas, my Padres, we'll try it again.
The great Jackson.
Morales for the home run. Vladimir Guerrero had key hits along the way. And the Angels batting order. Wore out the Red Sox pitching staff.
Yes, it did. Yes, it did. The great Jacksaw, everybody, one more time. Brilliant.
He can be difficult, but somewhere in there is a heart, I think.
All right.
Somewhere.
I'll take your word for it, I guess.
Oh, man. All right. That's part of it. We have a lot of traditions coming up, including some of course, our favorite Christmas music. You remember Oh Holy Night.
Oh, my God. We had to do it every year. We only do it once a year.
Oh Holy Night. But
we have a new one.
We also have come up with a new Ben and Woods Christmas Carol.
I'm going to warn you right now, the mics are hot. You're going to have to back off this. We thought of this yesterday based on the Ben and Woods Wrapped for November. And we thought, well, who better to sing a Christmas Carol than Ben Roach? Oh, God, it's going to be loud.
I'm not ready.
Frosty the Snowman was a jolly, happy soul with a corncob pipe and a button nose and two eyes made out of coal. Frosty the Snowman is a fairy tale, they say. He was made of snow, but the children know how he came to life one day. There must have been some magic in that old silk hat they found. For when they placed it on his head, he began to dance around.
I think that's more than enough, everybody.
Yeah, we're good.
Thought so.
Yeah.
We're good. Thank you.
Coming up next, we have the
Thumpity.
Oh, my God.
Thump, thump.
All right.
Thumpity. Thump, thump.
We have probably the ultimate Ben and Woods Christmas and Holiday Extravaganza song. If you haven't heard it yet, you are in for such a treat. Coming up next, Oh Holy Night, like you've never heard it before.
Hey Padres fans, I'm Joe Musgrove, San Diego Padre and San Diego native. Did you know that roughly half of the chronically homeless population experience homelessness as youth? Please join me in supporting the Lucky Duck Foundation's efforts to alleviate the suffering of homelessness by providing shelters, employment and job training opportunities, and other critical services for our homeless population. Together we can change the trajectory of young lives by providing a brighter and healthier path. Please visit LuckyDuckFoundation.org to learn more and donate. Hey Padres fans, I'm Joe Musgrove, San Diego Padre and San Diego native. Did you know that roughly half of the chronically homeless population experience homelessness as youth? Please join me in supporting the Lucky Duck Foundation's efforts to alleviate the suffering of homelessness by providing shelters, employment and job training opportunities, and other critical services for our homeless population. Together we can change the trajectory of young lives by providing a brighter and healthier path. Please visit LuckyDuckFoundation.org to learn more and donate.
You're playing last year's tape, guys.
Is he doing nitrous in the studio? What is happening right now?
That's not. I'll wear that one.
That's Paulie's. That's
I
Paulie.
will wear that one.
This is this is the same mistake Adam made with the promo for the Padres, right? Wrong cart, Paulie.
Wrong cart, maybe.
Similar.
Yeah.
Okay.
Welcome back to our live.
I was like, what?
Christmas and holiday extravaganza.
I'm like, did you guys do a prank call without me? I'm so bad. I want to be in on this stuff.
We're not replaying the 2023 edition of the show. It's Ben Woods and Paul, and I just got a cold brew during our break from Cafe Adesso is here. Diane Musgrove. Hayden just made me a delicious cold brew. They brought coffee for everybody here, and it is really appreciated that they're part of this with us today.
My wife was over wearing out Diane Musgrove, figuring out how do we get big leaguers also, because that's something that we're very interested in. So it's Bo's favorite pitcher, so he was really excited, and he's now back on his iPad, and Taylor is as well. Got the whole family out here today. Diane, thank you so much for doing this. This is incredible. Can't thank you enough.
So music is obviously an important tradition with us and the holidays. And after traffic, we're going to come back with our, I think our favorite maybe tradition of all during the Christmas and holiday extravaganza, right after traffic here on 97.3 The Fan.
All right.
You know, Woods, I think one of the great things about holiday music is most of it's pretty easy to sing. You know, Jingle Bells, we can all take part.
Frosty the Snowman.
Frosty the Snowman. You can all take part in caroling and getting around a piano and you know, singing your favorite carols. But a couple of them can be challenging, especially if you go for it all the way. Where did you first find this?
So on the very first show I was on, we played it on that show, and I died. I thought it was the funniest thing I'd ever heard, and it's the thing that really gets me about this version is, listen, I appreciate somebody. Bobby Cressy's a musician over there. You probably work with some singers that aren't the best, but they give it. You know, they give a good performance. They try. Boy, when they try hard and it fails, it's pretty epic, and that's what happened here. There was I believe he was a pastor, and he's from, I want to say, Alabama, and we actually had him on the show. And he said, "Yeah, I had a little bit of tape left," and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna give this thing my all and see what I can do with it.
He's like a choir instructor.
Yeah, choir
he does
instructor.
Lessons.
This guy's teaching people how to sing. At the end of the day, so yeah, this is it's Oh Holy Night.
Oh, holy night, stars are brightly shining.
Terrible.
It is the night of our dear Savior's birth.
That's very slow.
Long lay the world in sin and error high, till he appeared, and the soul felt its worth. A thrill of hope, the weary world rejoicing, for yonder breaks a new and glorious morn. Fall on your knees. Oh, hear the angels' voices. Oh, night divine. Oh, night when Christ was born.
Let's get it right. Let's get it right here. Come on.
Oh, night divine. Oh, night divine.
Many people would just stop here.
I
You would
thought
just
it was
stop.
over, but it's not.
Oh my God.
Ah. Might as well just finish. Might as well.
All night when Christ was born.
Okay, you gotta be done. You have to be done. Ready?
All night divine. All night divine.
Bring it out. Bring it out.
You know it was.
Glory hole. You know it was. Glory hole. Do you hear that?
Oh, night divine.
Hold on. Just the most ever. One of my favorite traditions.
It's our anthem of just going for it.
It really is, man. Yeah, sometimes you just got to put it all out there. What traditions do you recall from the Higgins household when you were a kid?
Oh, man. I would say that the putting up of the Christmas lights every single year.
Outside or
ladder,
inside?
Yeah, Dad getting up on the ladder.
He really did that.
He actually did that.
My dad has
himself.
never done that once.
Really?
Never once. Never. No. Doesn't know how to use a hammer or a stapler or anything. He's just like me.
I don't know how they originally got up, but the nails just remain
They
all
just
year
stay
long,
up.
and then you just hang them at the end.
Now, was he insistent upon doing it himself?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No one else got up on the ladder.
But
sometimes you could.
Would you feed him?
Feed the lights up to him. That was about the extent of help you were allowed to participate in.
Now, Paulie, what about the Reindl household?
We didn't really have a whole lot of traditions. I mean, it was very, I guess, traditional Christmas, but no specific family traditions other than, like, always got to open a present on Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve bit, yes.
That's how original is that, right?
Right. Everybody does that, I feel like.
Trying to think, like, me and my wife now, this will be our 4th Christmas.
You got engaged Christmas.
We did get engaged Christmas Eve 2019, so we've been trying to come up still with our own traditions over the years. The one that I do is one of her gifts every year. She looks forward to it. Is I make a calendar for her for the next year.
Yep.
And every month, like so January of 2025, it's going to show a bunch of pictures and memories from January 2024.
Oh, it's a good
So it's kind of
bit.
like a
I like
look
that.
back, and she's like,
All right,
glamour
my wife's
shots.
here. You're making me look bad and making everybody in here look bad.
Sorry about
Just
it. Sorry
zip-
about it.
Frank, will you cut his mic?
Yes, the tradition. That's our tradition.
Ours is my kids open presents, and then they complain about the presents, and then they throw the paper everywhere, and I pick up the paper. I do trash duty. We eat cinnamon rolls and bacon and orange juice, which is a weird combo, but we've always done that in my house. Hannah's adopted it for me, which is nice. And she does the thing that I learned something the other day, and I think you'll probably see it on the gifts that she wrapped for you later. She uses ribbon. You know why she uses ribbon? I didn't know this. My kids got headphones on. You want to slow the opening process down, which I didn't realize. And I said, I thought
It's a delay tactic.
It's a delay. Yes, it's a delay tactic so that it lasts longer. Which I didn't know. That's why you did it.
Maybe you should start hiding the presents around the house and turn it
Make
into
them find
like
it,
an Easter
make an
egg
Easter
hunt
egg
slash
hunt.
Christmas at the same time. Really delay things.
Yeah. How about a Christmas scavenger hunt, guys? I like to get in, get it finished, get everything cleaned up, and then go play with the toys.
We always every year would go to the neighbor's house, and they had a piano, and we'd do the actual gather around.
That
like,
is mighty
Bobby's
white. Mighty
keyboard
white
and
of you, Ben. That is
doing
like
the singing. I was thinking lately about some of the most beloved Christmas carols that we have.
Yeah.
And like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Good message, be inclusive to people who are different.
Indeed.
And they have value, like Rudolph did on that cold, foggy night.
Do they know it's Christmas? Be glad that you're rich and have food and a bed.
That is one of the worst songs of all.
Be glad it's them and not you.
Frosty the Snowman.
Great message.
Live life to its fullest because you don't know how long it's going to last.
Yeah.
You may melt at any time.
That's right.
Jingle Bells is actually, when you think about it, is awful.
Terrible.
I mean, has anyone ever ridden in a one-horse open sleigh? Have you?
Central Park did I don't know if it was one horse. Yeah, it was. It was a one-horse open sleigh. I did like a sleigh ride in
I
Central
can
Park.
only
Yeah.
imagine how miserable that would actually be
It was
after a
awesome.
few minutes.
It was awesome. It actually was great. It was great. It was beautiful.
And that was the one that I never got, was Winter Wonderland. There's a line in it I think when you're a child, you don't understand. To face unafraid the plans that we made. Yeah. And I always wonder, well, why would you be afraid of the plans that you made? And then
Hannah was making them. That's
and
why.
Then
Yeah.
you kind of get older and you realize, oh, we made those plans. We're going to dinner with them.
Yep,
and then
we're doing
you realize,
this.
oh, you're always terrified of the plans that you made, like all the time.
I like to be invited for plans. I get really mad when we're not invited for plans, but I really don't like to go to any plans ever.
Afraid of the plans that you made.
I'm afraid of the plans that we made.
Yeah.
We had the opportunity a few years ago, and I think it's a good time too, as you're speaking about Christmas music. I don't know that I've ever laughed harder on the Ben and Woods program when we had, at the time, one of our listeners cut some Christmas songs for us. Now, when we started at the, I'm already seeing some eye rolls. And listen, I said this last year. It's a one-day pass every year. It's the Christmas and Holiday Extravaganza. And I said, I got a great idea, Paulie. Let's bring in Friar Phil to sing some Christmas and holiday songs. And Paulie goes, all right, it's great. Now, yesterday, we're sitting in that production studio over there, and Paulie and we're facing down the barrel of 5-6 more hours of work, and Ben's like, well, I'm going to take off. If there's anything you guys need, I need to know what is the least. I need to know what I need to do so that you guys won't break my balls tomorrow on the air. And it's things like this. When we had him come in and do those carols, I had to drive to that man's house and pick him up and drive him back after. Those are the little things that nobody sees that goes into the planning. Paulie brings him in the studio. And we got gold out of it. I mean, straight up gold. This is Friar Phil's Sexy Christmas.
You love him.
Huh?
You hate him.
What the f***'s wrong with you?
You can't deny him.
Wingding, whatever the f*** his name is.
It's Friar Phil's Sexy Christmas. Featuring hits like...
Santa baby, just slip a sable under the tree for me. Been an awfully good boy, Santa baby, so hurry down the chimney tonight. Santa baby, a 54 convertible to light blue. I'll wait for you, dear Santa baby, so hurry down the chimney tonight.
Oh, no. This is the best one.
Last Christmas, I gave you my heart, but the very next day, you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special. Last Christmas, I gave you my heart, but the very next day, you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special. Baby, it's bad out there. No cabs to be had out there. Your eyes are like starlight now. I'll take your hat, your hair looks swell. Mind if I move closer?
Yes!
What's the sense of hurting my pride?
Just talks it.
Baby, don't hold doubt. It's cold outside.
Oh my God! Oh my God! It's one of my favorite moments in Ben and Woods.
Wow!
The great Friar Phil. I swear to God, I could listen to 3 hours of it. I'm not joking. If he did 3 hours of Christmas songs, I could listen to it. It's my
got a lot of
favorite.
people on our YouTube chat. This is creepy. Is this creepy Christmas? Definitely creepy vibes.
That's the goal.
Jack Taylor's in there. Friar Phil kills me.
Yeah, it's so good. Gets me every single time.
We wish him the best wherever he is this Christmas season, and thank him for the everlasting contribution to our extravaganza.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Makes me very happy to hear it every single time. We have so much more. Should we tease the guests that we have coming up? We just want to surprise everybody all morning, like Christmas.
You want
surprised? You want to be surprised?
Want to be surprised? All right,
We'll
we'll open up the guests. We do have some guests coming up later in the program, and we will leave some of that as a surprise. I do want to thank some people,
Please.
especially for their help in studio. We already talked about Cafe Adesso here with the coffees, but Senor Grubby's is coming real soon with some breakfast burritos for everybody here, and they've been a big supporter of all of us here at 97.3 The Fan all season long, so really appreciate Senor Grubby's up in Oceanside for donating the food to today's extravaganza, as well as the Mini Donut Company, who are coming by with some delicious mini donuts this morning for everybody, and we have to thank some of the people who helped fill our gift bags that we've been giving out, including the San Diego Padres, the San Diego Seals, knockaround sunglasses. All the tier ones in attendance are going home with a really nice gift bag as well.
Did you see the glasses I left for you this morning? Yeah, I brought, and I got you for those special.
They did. Yeah. They did win. Well, I can't talk about it.
Yeah, no one cares. Literally, no one cares. You, Tony Gwynn Jr.
My
that's
Lakers
it.
knockarounds.
Yeah, I brought him. I reached in. I saw some Lakers knockarounds, and I thought, well, who better to give it to Mr. LA himself, Benjamin R. Higgins.
Very thoughtful of you. And
Thank
don't forget the reason why we're here today.
Yes.
Raising money for the Lucky Duck Foundation.
Can I give an update?
Please give an update, Paulie.
We are not even an hour in, and our $5,000 goal is, we're almost halfway there.
Nice.
We're just over $2,200. I knew $5,000 was going to be very attainable.
Hold on.
Yeah, it's like Hannah yesterday. The kids haven't even gotten sick yet this year. She spent last night on the couch with Bo vomiting. That's a true story. That's
Keep them
just
coming,
insane.
everybody.
Yeah. Stop jinxing. Oh, no, there's another jinx over there in a Grinch.
Oh, God.
Damn, was he swinging that driver good today, bud? And just every time. Let's just not speak. Well, we think we can get to $5,000. We think we can do better. Thank you guys for donating.
Again, if you want to contribute, if you're on our YouTube stream, we've got the QR code, all of our social media channels as well. Or you can just go straight to give.luckyduckfoundation.org/Ben and Woods and help us reach our holiday goal of $5,000 to help the people who don't have a place to live in San Diego this holiday season.
You guys having fun out there in the audience? Yeah. Now, I don't have the chat up today, so I can't see. Are they having fun in the chat?
Chat seems to be having a very good time as well.
All right, good.
Now, speaking of updates, how is our boss, Adam?
Well, he's already out of the vest, so
all right.
guess what happens?
Coming up in our 7 o'clock hour, we will be introduced to
Meat fist.
That will happen then, so you can have an hour out of the vest.
Let me go grab the ham, and I'll be right back.
We will get that. We are also going to do our Ben and Woods annual gift exchange coming up.
So excited for that.
You guys say that you're going to like the gift that I'm getting. You've been telling me for a while.
You're gonna like the gift we're getting.
Yes,
very much.
I hope that you like the gifts that I have gotten for the two of you.
So do we.
I wrote cards. Everything.
So do we.
And we will be unwrapping those presents coming up to start our 7 o'clock hour. For everybody who is also tuned in for Take on Woods, which usually comes up at 7:10, not today, but we will be doing later in the program at 9 o'clock the Take on Woods Grand Championship for 2024.
No way.
Stephen Woods against our friend John Flint from just down the hall at KSON, who always fills in for you and does a really good job as well.
Clash of the Titans, buddy.
I'm expecting a really good match.
You nervous? Yeah, I am terrible. I need one of those Ben and Woods bags to vomit
It's more than
into.
just the 5 questions, though. We got multiple rounds. We've got Bobby Cressy involved. This is going to be a full-on game show. We've got buzzers. This is going to take things up about
Hey guys,
29
it's Annie. Who is AJ Preller going to sign this offseason? What big changes will he make? We'll break down.
Hi, I'm Mike Schilt, manager of the San Diego Padres. While I'm asking for your support of our Padres on the field, I'm asking for your support off the field of the Lucky Duck Foundation. The Lucky Duck Foundation is focused on preventing and alleviating the suffering of homelessness throughout San Diego County. They fund and activate shelters, employment programs, food and water outreach, and so much more. Please visit LuckyDuckFoundation.org to join me in supporting their efforts to prevent and alleviate the suffering of homelessness throughout San Diego County. Hi, I'm Mike Schilt, manager of the San Diego Padres. While I'm asking for your support of our Padres on the field, I'm asking for your support off the field of the Lucky Duck Foundation. The Lucky Duck Foundation is focused on preventing and alleviating the suffering of homelessness throughout San Diego County. They fund and activate shelters, employment programs, food and water outreach, and so much more. Please visit LuckyDuckFoundation.org to join me in supporting their efforts to prevent and alleviate the
Welcome back. It is Ben Woods. It is hour number 2 of the Christmas and Holiday Extravaganza. We're live in our Odyssey sound space here on the 6th floor, and we got a great crew of Tier 1s in here. We're all having a really good time. And I'll have to admit that this is probably the segment that I get most nervous about every single year.
For good reason.
Why should you get nervous about gift giving and receiving? I don't know. That used to be the part of Christmas that you liked the most when you were a kid. And now, for me, it's the most stressful moment of the day.
Yeah, it is for all of us. I mean, getting somebody something, you want them to lie to you. And I married a woman that is incapable of lying to me. And you give her something, and she's like, oh, thanks, I didn't need this. And you're like, oh, and it just kicks you right in the gut every time. But I make it a point, and the older I get, the more I try to listen and figure out what everybody wants. Where do you guys want to start? I'm gonna give Paulie his first.
All right, Woods is going to go grab some of the presents. We got our tree here, and we're going to start opening gifts for each other. And I don't think does anybody know what anybody else is getting? This is pretty much a surprise this year for everybody.
Open that little guy first.
All right, Paulie's going to open his first present.
I got a candy cane.
Yep.
Nice. Which way do you start eating
How
it?
to eat it.
Yeah. Hold the hook.
Hold it by the hook.
Talked about this last night at Channel 10, and most people agreed with you guys. You hold the hook and eat the other side, which I disagree with.
So I get it now with the
Just got to rip right through
Just
it.
yeah, we're delaying. This is when we don't actually.
We actually
need
don't want it delayed on this one.
Just extend the process.
This is one of my favorite troll gifts I've ever gotten for anybody in my whole life. We mentioned this on the show a couple weeks ago for maybe 10 seconds, and that day I went and got it. Any ideas? It is a pop the bottom. Yep, pull that tab.
Pull it.
No.
Push it. Oh, pop it.
Now you whip it. And it is a butterfly knife comb.
Oh!
Yeah. It is a butterfly knife comb. It is made of real stainless steel. And now when you're done.
Oh, that's fantastic.
And when you're done, you just flip it like that.
I can't wait to master that.
Goes right in your pocket.
Oh,
that's
thank you.
So now you have your own, because we're not big knife guys.
No.
We said it on the air. I don't carry. You don't carry. He doesn't carry. We are big comb guys, though. So now you may be getting a comb, too.
Well,
you may be.
I hope I still need one after my Rogaine. So.
I've got I got a Ben & Woods golf marker.
Golf marker,
Golf
yep.
ball marker.
Very good.
That will definitely get some use.
All right, so another kind of trolley gift, but also kind of helpful gift. I don't know if you guys remember the Rindle Report story about former Dawson's Creek star James Vanderbeek, right? He's going through some health problems. He has cancer, and so I decided that Paulie definitely needs that autographed James Vanderbeek football jersey Give a gift. You get that jersey that you've always wanted from one of your favorite actors,
Yes.
and we help somebody in the process.
Yes.
Here's the problem. I ordered it that day. Haven't heard
3 weeks ago.
Haven't heard hide or hair from the James Vanderbeek Foundation yet. Don't know where it is.
Did you just get scammed by James Vanderbeek?
There is a better than average chance that James Vanderbeek.
He did you wrong?
He's pulling a Hawk Tua meme coin on me, and so I had to do the printout. So, Paulie, as soon as he gets here, I'll get it to you. I know how bad you want it.
I need it framed.
Yeah,
it's going up in the living room.
100%.
I got some more candy canes.
Rip that thing open.
All right.
I think you'll like this.
Get rid of the ribbon here. Oh, another one.
I'll work on this one.
Oh, here we go.
There you go.
A
This
new
was what would be called the real
massage
gift.
gun. Hell yes. This was absolutely on the list this year. I've had one for a couple of years, and I wasn't sure if I was going to use it much, so I got like a fairly cheap model, like $75 to $100, and it definitely got its use. And I go, this is not good enough. I need a good one.
I actually wrote the Padres trainers that take care of us at Fantasy Camp.
What
and
do you
said,
use?
What do you guys? The one that Paulie's always
That's
holding
amazing.
when he's in there. He gave it to me. So Merry Christmas, buddy. I love you. Thanks for all your hard
Thank
work.
you.
And I got you
Thank you.
one more from one of our favorite days we've had recently.
Oh my God.
Rita Hayworth in the Shawshank Redemption.
A
Signed by the man himself.
Bill Murray photo
Ah!
from the Goat Hill tournament. That's incredible. Oh, you strung us along. I sure did. You kept saying you were trying to get one. You were trying to get one.
All right.
Oh, man.
right.
Let me grab Ben's gifts first.
Get Ben's gifts.
Well, why don't all right. do you
Open
wanna-
your this, which you already know what it is, but yours is a little bit different.
Okay. That's the thing, sometimes when you give the same gifts, everyone has to open it all at the same time, so
yeah.
everyone gets to be surprised at the same time. But you said mine's a little different.
Yeah.
All right.
Still deadly though.
Ooh. Mine has a.
You have a
wooden
switchblade.
handle. Switchblade.
A
Oh,
switchblade.
comb.
All right.
How do I?
The button? The top over here.
Oh, that was nice.
That's how it's done, son. Look at that. Yeah. And now. Yeah. Oh, you get some hairs in here, buddy. Sorry. You just push it, the button to close it. It goes right in your pocket.
Beautiful.
All
I
right.
love that. Thank you, Woodsy.
Here's a very special Ben & Woods golf towel for you.
Nice. I like that.
Get you some other
And what's? Oh,
You'll be getting your James Vanderbeek signed jersey too. That's from Paulie.
Thank you, Paulie.
That's from Ben. Or from
That's
Woods
from
and-
both of us,
That's
actually.
from both of us.
We collaborated on
Open
this.
the box.
Oh, God, I'm nervous.
Uh-oh. This looks like another golf towel.
It is.
Oh, it's Delilah.
That's Delilah. It's actually Delilah. That's actually Delilah on the towel. It took a lot of digging and a lot of work.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
that's pretty amazing because I don't think that's her real name. So you did some research.
We did
to come up with this.
And just remember, that goes on your golf bag. Yes, that's your
When I
golf
go-
towel.
when I finally get the
that's
invite-
to clean your golf clubs.
When I finally get the invite to Augusta National,
That's
this
the
is
one.
definitely coming with me for
Here's
sure.
another one
Oh.
for Benny, and then the big dog. I gotta let the big dog eat.
This has the feel of golf balls.
Oh, would you
Whoa.
look at that?
Delilah
golf balls. Now this is This is the one we're really excited about. Can I actually open it behind your back and give it to you? All right, that's what I want to do. I don't want them to see the box. You know what I mean?
All right.
Where's your? I need a comb or something.
I have a comb.
If you got us a real switchblade, we would.
All right, Benny, close your eyes. Close your eyes.
All right. I mean,
It's hot.
hot. Why is it hot?
My friend.
Merry Christmas,
You ready?
Benny.
Merry Christmas, brother.
Oh! Oh, this is. Oh, this is sweet. This is a
Now-
lab putter.
The
This
lab
is what
putter.
everybody-
To me, that looks like a
using it.
putter.
All
Just
the
a,
pro, oh, mate,
why
all
is
the
this a
PGA
special
Tour
putter?
pros. This is the hottest putter of 2025. Coming out, everyone, the best pros, even the ones that don't get paid to use this, are using this
100%.
because it is the one that they say they can't live without anymore. Free ad for lab putters right now.
Thank you to our pal Chris Foster who helped
Amazing.
facilitate this as well.
I'm so excited about this. And I love the style. That is perfect.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you, buddy. I really appreciate that.
You deserve it because I know there's one person on the planet that would have never, ever bought that for himself,
I
and
would
it's
not.
Ben Higgins.
All right.
And the dude is an elite putter without an elite putter, and now you have an elite putter. So there you go.
right.
Merry Christmas, pal.
Now, most of my my gift is fairly authentic. Most of my trolling comes in the card.
Okay.
So I'd like you to read the card out loud before you open up the gift.
It says, ho, ho, ho.
That was for you.
Woods, I got you this gift so you can better enjoy your planned 2025 trips to fantasy camp, spring training, Hawaii, Colorado, Philadelphia, Manchester, England, Hawaii again, and any other random trips. We actually just added Telluride. I haven't told you guys
Thank
yet.
you. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yep. To the desert, mountains, or elsewhere. Love the guy who you made everyone in San Diego thinks he takes too many vacations. Yeah, that script has flipped a little bit.
The top, that's from Ron and Alexis. That's their soccer. That's from their soccer
the
team,
scarf?
Lincoln City. Scarf for you, but your presence.
Nice to see
Yes.
one soccer team cares about me. You son of a bitch, you did it!
Yeah, you said you wanted one for all your trips.
Oh, a Nintendo Switch. My wife is in shambles right now. Yeah!
You can download all the games for your flights and
I'm
your
so
various
excited.
road
Amazing.
trips and everything.
man.
And that's the handheld one because I figured that's the one you wanted, not
Of
the
course.
TV one.
I am
so there you go.
49 years old and I am
Yep.
exuberant about a Nintendo Switch. Somebody is not exuberant about the Nintendo Switch. Thank you, Benny. Incredible. Oh, it's a Big League Chew. Thanks, bud.
Everyone likes Big League.
Big League Chew.
Paul,
So
you get
same
your
thing.
Star from Ron and Alexis, and yes, could you please read your
the card.
card out loud?
Elite gift. Elite, Benjamin.
All right. Happy holidays. Paul, they say you can tell what kind of gift a person likes by watching the kind of gifts they give. So I know you're going to love your present. Love, Ben. You've never written love, Ben.
Did he write love, Ben,
I
to
did.
me? I'm going to
Yes,
look
I
at it
did.
real quick just to make sure here. Like Ben. Yes. Best, Ben. No, he said love.
That's from Ron and Alexis.
So I got my soccer scarf. Do they call it scarves?
Yes.
so.
Scarf.
Okay. Just want to make sure.
Kit? No, it's a scarf.
This is in honor of all the presents you've always brought me back from Las Vegas.
Girls of Hawaii playing cards.
Open it up. Open it up.
I can do that.
Ooh.
And there's a couple of
And,
to facilitate your travels.
A
in
Southwest gift card
Nice.
for $100.
There. There's a couple. There's two of them in there.
them.
Yeah.
Two of them. Okay,
Yeah,
so
there you go.
Epic.
Yeah.
it's kind of a say
it.
cyclical.
So if you want to go
cyclical
You
gift
wanna-
because I go to Las Vegas, I will fly with your gift card to
to
Las Vegas
to get
more
nudie
nudie
more
cards.
of the cards.
booby baseball
Yep.
cards off the streets.
Yep.
And then some Big League Chew. Thank you,
There you
Benny.
go. You're welcome.
I still can't
Epic.
believe you said love, Ben.
I know. That's the best part of the whole thing.
All right, I got a couple more over here.
Incredible. Incredible. He is jonesing to get out there and roll some putts, aren't you?
I
right
am
now?
definitely looking forward to using my lap.
You like that
Yeah.
long white shaft
Oh,
that's on there? Okay.
beautiful.
All right.
Oh,
Beautiful.
yeah. Here you go.
Thank you, Paulie.
Got a lot
All
of
right,
stuff
Woods
back
is
here.
opening up his present from. This is from Paulie.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Ooh, I needed this so bad. The hype. Yep, we talked about this, Paulie. You came through. I bought it on Temu. I had it for 3 seconds. I threw it away. Paulie and I drive a lot together. We drive out to Arizona, and I'm always like propping my phone against the windshield. So that is a brilliant.
We're like going to the gas station and like buying stuff to like lean the
To
phone up
hoist it
against
up.
on the dashboard.
Yeah.
I'm like, this can't happen.
That's fantastic.
And you got the other one there. You keep like 2 or 3 times a week. You come in, and you're like, hey Paulie, where's my phone? Hey Paulie, have you seen my wallet? Hey Paulie. So I got you an AirTag.
Thank you very much. I could use an AirTag.
And then this is your real gift that's on its way.
Dude. No way. Oh, it's going to get me. Whew. I can't. You read it. I can't read it.
All right, this is from Paulie to Woods. A custom foil-wrapped holographic baseball card of each of your two boys.
Your two favorite baseball
Pictures of Bo and Taylor in their own holographic baseball cards. Very cool looking.
You know, what do you get the guy that's got everything,
that's
right?
Unreal. Unreal. Thank you.
But since you didn't have like the big gifts to open, do you mind if your boys open some gifts?
Not at all. Come on, boys, gentlemen.
Taylor, Bo, you guys want to come open some presents?
Yeah, buddy. Holy cow, man.
Your presents now are pretty much your kids' presents, right?
That's fair enough. Come on over here, gentlemen. Come here, T-Bo. Taylor, say hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
And Bobo Woods over here. Hi, Bubby. Got room. Maybe you want to sit on Ben Woods' lap?
Hey, Bobo.
Ben runs away. Here.
Yeah.
Here you go.
All right. This one is for Bo. This one's for Taylor.
What is it?
There you go, Taylor. That's from Uncle Paul and Aunt Megan.
Now, I'm going to warn you guys. If you're giving my children gifts, be ready for them to go. This is terrible. I don't like this. This is just, that's how they were raised.
I'm fully prepared.
Okay.
You can open it, Bo.
Get in there, boys.
Yeah.
Here.
Throw that tissue paper out of here.
Oh, look at this, TT. A baseball bat full of bubble gum.
There's more in there.
Oh, sick. Jackson Merrill basketball jersey. Isn't that cool? What do you say to Paulie?
Thank you.
That's for you.
Oh, what do you say, Momo? Oh, I love it, man. Thank you.
You guys are welcome.
Sweet.
I think there's some baseball cards in there
And
as
the
well.
baseball cards, too. Oh, sick, bro. Thank you, Paulie.
More baseball cards.
I'll put it in here.
You got baseball cards?
Yes. I got bubble and gum.
You got bubble gum. All right, Ben Woods has a present for you behind you.
It's a scarf.
That's the scarf, but there's a little bit of surprise underneath the scarf.
Oh, look at you. Oh,
I
great,
got
Ben.
the
Are you out of
most-
your mind?
The most inappropriate candies possible for
Oh,
children.
God, look
Pop
at you.
Rocks, Fun Dip.
Try these.
Gummies.
Oh,
Yeah,
boy.
sure. Try these right now. They fizz in your mouth.
Oh, yeah, here we go. There we go. Taylor's going to try Pop Rocks for the first time.
First time ever.
First
Oh,
time
no.
trying Pop Rocks. Ready? Open it. All ready? 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 Here we go. Here we go. Feel them?
Yeah, close your mouth. Close your mouth. What do you think? What do you think?
Do you feel it? Is it bubbly?
Feels kind of funny.
How's it feel?
Pop Rocks, that's
Oh,
awesome.
you've got some in there as well if you want to.
Oh, he wants more. All right, thank you guys. Let's take a quick break.
Yeah, Bobby, you can play us out. Now these gifts have been awesome, but I'd like everybody to be thinking. We always like to talk about the worst holiday gifts we've ever received. How are those? Yeah.
How are they?
I can hear them. I can hear them popping out the air. If you've got a story here in studio, one of the worst holiday gifts you've ever received, think about it. We might invite you up in our next segment coming up. Don't forget.
Sorry in advance, Dad. I know you're watching and listening. I love you
Don't
very
forget,
much.
later on, the Grand Championship of Take on Woods. It'll be brought to you by Valvoline Instant Oil Change. It only takes 15 minutes. You don't have to get out of your car. For directions and discounts, go to SoCalOilChange.com. That's SoCalOilChange.com, and we'll be right back with more of the Christmas and Holiday Extravaganza 2025 with Ben Woods after traffic here on 97.3 The Fan.
From the 97.3 The Fan.
Hey Padre fans, I'm Manny Machado, San Diego Padre. I'm asking for you to join me in supporting the efforts of the Padres and Lucky Duck Foundation to help you overcome homelessness. Every $100 donation will provide 4 hours of employment for homeless youth. A $250 donation will include a laptop to help homeless youth connect to educational and employment opportunities to help permanently end their homelessness. To donate, please visit LuckyDuckFoundation.org. Hey Padre fans, I'm Manny Machado, San Diego Padre. I'm asking for you to join me in supporting the efforts of the Padres and Lucky Duck Foundation to help you overcome homelessness. Every $100 donation will provide 4 hours of employment for homeless youth. A $250 donation will include a laptop to help homeless youth connect to educational and employment opportunities to help permanently end their homelessness. To donate, please visit luckyduckfoundation.org.
Paint the night sky while the morning waits.
Christmas and holiday extravaganza. There's always that afterglow of receiving great gifts. And again, thank you guys. Love my lab putter.
Thank you guys.
Amazing.
If I may, we ran out of time in that last segment. I actually have one more gift for each of you guys.
Awesome. The surprise gift at the end, like.
That's for Benny.
All right, thank you.
You guys can open it at the same time.
All right, simultaneously.
Let's just say it goes with the theme of the morning. It's the exact same gift.
No freaking way.
The Jelly of the Month
Jelly
Club.
of the Month Club.
Clark Griswold's boss.
That's the gift that keeps on giving all
whole
year.
year. That it is, Edward.
You
That it
regifted
is.
it from your boss. Thank you, Clark.
Enjoy the jellies.
Fantastic. See all these jellies in
Open
here.
some of the jellies in here.
Jams?
Open the other sticker on the other side.
There's a certificate in here. And
Oh,
look at all
my God.
Look at all the jellies. Lavender blueberry, apple butter,
Fig with honey. Orange,
jalapeno,
lime, and ginger.
cucumber lime. Wow.
This is unbelievable. Thank you, Paulie.
Thank you,
Great.
Paulie.
Of course.
Great.
Enjoy your
I
jellies.
love it. Thank you.
Well, of course, in Christmas Vacation, that was the bad gift.
Yes, that was the
you know,
bonus.
he was expecting the bonus. He got the Jelly of the Month Club, and one of the things that we always do are bad gifts. So I want everybody out there thinking. I do want to remind everyone why we're here again, raising money for the Lucky Duck Foundation to fight homelessness in San Diego, people who don't have a place to live. Again, it's give.luckyduckfoundation.org/Ben and Woods, or you can go to the QR code if you're watching on YouTube or you're here. Paulie, we got a little update. We're trying to raise at least $5,000 this morning.
Let me hit the old refresh, and yeah, we are currently at $3,640.
Been on for an hour and a half, my friend.
I see it says 46 gifts. It does not say who or anything like that, so you know who you are. Thank you so much for your generosity.
Really appreciate it. We'll learn more about the Lucky Duck Foundation coming up in our next hour as
Yep.
well, some of the specifics. But you know what they're doing and you know why it's so important right now, especially here in San Diego.
I want to thank one of our Tier 1s, Craig, who just comes through every year. Last year, if you watch the Extravaganza, you may remember we opened the show on Wednesdays with Queens of the Stone Age. And he knows Josh, the singer from Queens of the Stone Age, brought me a signed record. I treasure it. Says, Woodsy, get your head right. Josh Homme from Queens of the Stone Age. It's one of my greatest treasures. I love it so much. And this year he has gone above and beyond and brought in for my sons, for my oldest son, Bo, look at that Tony Gwynn pennant from what
Beautiful.
year? 89 pennant. Framed
Brown and
matted.
orange from the orange years.
Yep,
Nice.
incredible. Thank you so much. And then, which is a good little segue into the next segment.
Yeah.
So my son Taylor is over there, and he is probably the world's biggest Spider-Man fan. And he brought him a Spider-Man skateboard, put the trucks on it, everything else, just incredible. And it reminds me of a time when your old pal Woods was in 6th grade. Skateboarding had really captured a nation, I would say. We're talking probably 86.
That was the time.
It was, and I, like most kids that age, I really wanted to be a part of it. And I bought the shirts and the Vision streetwear. I couldn't skate a lick. Not even a little bit. I was a poser. Yeah, somebody said it.
That's what they called them.
100%. But I thought, you know what, to get started in it, I'll get the gear first, and then I'll eventually learn how to skate, obviously. That's what I'll do. I got to have the gear to skate.
The right gear.
Right, the right gear. So I put it on the old Christmas list, and I had this exact board that I wanted. It was a Vision board, and I can't remember who was on it. And I remember my buddy down the street, the old school skaters may remember a guy named Tom Graholski. Remember him, Tom? And my buddy down the street called me. He's like, I got the Tom Graholski board. And I said, dude, I got something under the tree. It's clearly a skateboard. I can't wait to open it. We were going to go shred the streets of Colleyville, Texas today, as soon as I'm done. And I opened it, and it was a Nash skateboard with thanks for the. Yes, technically I did get a skateboard, but it was. Sorry, Dad. He's listening right now. He hates this bit. He hates it because he is actually a really generous dude. But man, if he could cut a corner on you, he will cut that corner. He will cut it. You said a skateboard. I said, yeah. I said a Vision skateboard. He said, yeah, you're getting a Nash, and you're gonna like it. And that was a theme of our youth. And I, as a dad with 2 kids that are beyond spoiled, I figured out I'm just gonna get them what they want. I'm just gonna get them what they want so that they're not on their radio show in 30 years still traumatized by the Nash skateboard. I took it out in the neighborhood. People were like, no way, dude. Nobody even buys those things. I was like, you remember that stuff from when you were a kid, and I'm eternally grateful, obviously, but. It was just one of those weird moments from youth that has stuck with me.
Of course, the Terminator guitar story is absolutely legendary.
Yeah. Also, around the same time, maybe 2 years later, hair metal and metal was sweeping the nation, and I wanted to be a part of that. I was a singer in a band, and I wanted to play guitar as well. They thought, hey, Woodsy, good singer, but learn how to play guitar also, and we'll just be a better band. I said, yeah, I'd love to play guitar. I've always wanted to. So that year for Christmas, I put it down. I'd like an electric guitar with an amplifier. And lo and behold, if I didn't get an electric guitar with an amplifier, and it was called the Terminator, and it's a guitar, and it has an amplifier built right into the side of it.
Runs on a D battery.
It runs on a D battery. Or no, a 9-volt battery. And I, again, thankful. Technically, you did get it right. I did technically want a guitar that could be amplified, but my dream was had a plug, right. And you had a
speaker.
Yeah, speaker, and I could just. And I was traumatized, and I remember telling my friends about it, and I'm not joking when I say this. When my buddy Jason Rhodes, who was in my band, he signed my yearbook in 8th grade, and he goes, hey, buddy, have a great summer. Have fun ripping it up on the Terminator. I mean, it stuck with me for the rest of my life. And then these guys got me.
Yeah, the original Terminator was lost to history to Woods, but last year Paulie did a lot of legwork and came up with one of the original models.
It is amazing what you can find on eBay.
Yeah.
So I'm supposed to go play a gig, Dad, with this? Hey, just mic my mic on here. It doesn't say in tune either. This one
Oh.
actually has a lug nut as one of the tuning keys. So, but I treasured this, and it's funny because years later for my birthday, and I tell this every year, he brought me out to his car, and he goes, I know I kind of dropped the ball with the Terminator. I mean, it haunts him too, And he pulled out a brand new Fender Stratocaster that is my pride and joy, and it hangs in my office and will be my kids one day. It's incredible. So, Dad.
In the end, he got it right.
In the end, he got it right, and that's all that matters.
And Merry Christmas to Gary and Marcia and your family.
Love you guys.
Always love seeing them around the holidays. All right, we got to take a time out. Again, if you've got any bad gift stories, if you're in the audience with us here.
Bad gifts are different. We've all gotten bad gifts. We're like, Paulie got you a sausage.
Right. Not a gag gift.
Not a gag
but
gift. Like a one that you're like, oh, man, I really just... Should I tell my other one? I mean, it was a jean jacket I wanted, and it was real puffy, and looked like a big strawberry walking down the street. I just wanted a regular old jean jacket. I could put a Metallica patch on and just wear to school.
And then when we come back, yet another segment that I'm kind of in terror of. You guys, did you fry or fill me?
We did.
Don't we every year?
Yeah, we do every year.
Yeah, not quite like this.
Is this the new... Oh, Ben's Sexy Christmas.
Yeah. Coming up on the holiday Christmas extravaganza, it's Ben and Woods on San Diego's #1 sports station, 97.3
#1
The Fan.
Christmas station.
Right.
Hey Padres fans, I'm Joe Musgrove, San Diego Padre and San Diego native. Did you know that roughly half of the chronically homeless population experience homelessness as youth? Please join me in supporting the Lucky Duck Foundation's efforts to alleviate the suffering of homelessness by providing shelters, employment and job training opportunities, and other critical services for our homeless population. Together we can change the trajectory of young lives by providing a brighter and healthier path. Please visit LuckyDuckFoundation.org to learn more and donate. Hey Padres fans, I'm Joe Musgrove, San Diego Padre and San Diego native. Did you know that roughly half of the chronically homeless population experience homelessness as youth? Please join me in supporting the Lucky Duck Foundation's efforts to alleviate the suffering of homelessness by providing shelters, employment and job training opportunities, and other critical services for our homeless population. Together we can change the trajectory of young lives by providing a brighter and healthier path. Please visit LuckyDuckFoundation.org to learn more and donate.
And so this is Christmas. I hope you have fun.
I was just instructed by my wife that I have to tell the bad gift story that I gave to her.
Oh, this is elite too.
So
Elite.
yeah, a couple of years ago, for some reason the remote control in her Jeep stopped working and would not open the gate, to our house. And we had the hardest time finding the replacement. Like, they didn't make it anymore. I went to a bunch of different stores. We didn't. She was like without it for months. And finally,
how would you get it? You just had to put the code in or whatever.
Yeah, it's like had a program.
Pull
and
up.
It was not easy. And then finally, in like mid-December, I finally found the right one, programmed it, tested it all out, and I wrapped it and put it under the tree. For Christmas.
Yeah.
And I thought, of course, she's going to be thrilled. That she
Elated.
no longer has to like manually enter the gate code anymore. She can just go ahead, hit the button now. I mean, what a great gift of convenience. It definitely it kind of went flat.
Maybe try next year. Here, babe, I got you an oil change. Everybody needs an oil change. Go to SoCalOilChange.com for directions and discounts. Or everybody could use a spare tire. So I wrapped up a spare tire and put it in there. It's a good gift. I mean, look, is it thoughtful? Yes, it's extremely thoughtful. But when you open presents, you're like, something useful. I paid the electric bill. Everybody like.
I have a tendency to be overly practical.
You're so practical.
Definitely something that is deeply ingrained in me.
It's so funny because Paulie and I were talking about this yesterday. We do every year's tradition. We get things dialed in, and then we had to run over to Walmart, and we always do. We get a couple little knickknacks and this and that. And I thought about all the money we have blown over the years on impractical, Paulie just got us Jelly of the Month Club, but it's funny as hell. I bought these shoes off of Temu, and you guys know, you've heard
those
the
are
Temu
gorgeous.
story.
Those are gorgeous.
At the end of the day, they didn't cost
Patent
me like
leather white
They're going to
shoes.
cost me like $150. No one can even see them as part of the costume because I'm sitting behind a partition.
So I don't get invited to Walmart because I would spend the entire. We don't need that.
We don't need that. We don't need that.
We don't need that. Come on, we don't need that. That's a waste of money. We don't need that.
When we did the things that Ben likes birthday gift, right? And he's opening all this stuff, and he's like, I'm gonna give this away or throw it away. I don't know what to do with it. Paul, you're like, money well spent as far as we're concerned. We got
100%.
The joke landed. So the practical gift giver, while practical, is not always the sexiest.
I understand that. So I hope you enjoyed your guys' gifts a little
very
bit
much.
today.
I am so happy.
I hope everybody out there is enjoying their very practical gift for the morning, and that is breakfast burritos from Senior Grubbies. Is here, and they have brought some delicious breakfast burritos for our tier 1s this morning.
And how about some delicious Eco Water?
And
Living up to
Eco
the
Water
billing?
is
Oh
here.
my
You've heard
God,
Woodsy
it's
talk
so
about it
good.
forever. If you haven't sampled it before, we got cases of Eco Water here for everybody. Mini Donut Company also supplying us with some delicious donuts this morning as well. All supporting our Christmas and holiday extravaganza here. Also, we have knockaround sunglasses and a bunch of prizes from the Padres and the Seals.
Shout out to our girl at FBG Bakes for staying up all night and making these. Well, I think just all fell down, but these delicious gingerbread cookies. She is incredible at FBG Bakes. She can make anything, man. Incredible artist in the kitchen.
All right, look who's here. We've stalled long enough that we have brought on board a little bit early. He'll be back later for our Take on Woods championship, but our friend John
I'm sick
Flint
right now. How are you
is
feeling?
Here.
I'm nervous.
I'm sick as hell.
I'm nervous.
Yeah.
There's been many of the tier 1s that have stopped by the KSON studio and said,
Stop trying to steal our listeners, dude.
I'm just saying, they said that they think that you're going to be in for a battle, and I'm not sure, man. I'm a little nervous about this.
I'm a wreck, too.
I was talking to Bobby out in the lobby. Oh.
Bobby in the lobby.
You've heard of Elf on the Shelf.
Lobby, but where is Lobby Bobby? He's
you
out
try
in the
to
lobby.
press him for details.
Well, I didn't know he had a say in this.
Oh, yeah,
and now
he's got
I'm
a lot
really
of say.
nervous.
You're fine.
You're fine, bro. I'm
Pressy,
sorry.
You're good. No, but we were just talking about
It's new Elf on the Shelf, Bobby in the lobby.
Bobby in the lobby. We were just talking about, and you're a dad too, and you want to get your girls what they want for Christmas, right? Did you ever cut corners like, Dad, I want a jean jacket, and you got her like, it's kind of a jean jacket, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Like instead of an American Girl doll, like Pioneer Girl. Yeah.
Now, did that ever happen? Did that ever happen to you when you were a kid?
So it actually did. When I was a kid, we had this rad cul-de-sac that everybody always played in front of my house. The side yard was the ball field. The street was where we played street hockey. And a bunch of my boys and I got together and we started the Beechwood Blackhawks.
Oh,
and it was a rad roller skating hockey team. We didn't play anybody, just like 4-on-4 against each other. I needed roller skates to be in this league, and I wanted the really cool put-on roller skates. You tie them all the way to
kind of like
roller
skates, yeah,
right, like exactly like ice skates, but with wheels on roller skates. Well, my mom and dad, I'm going to blame Pops on this one.
Yeah.
I open the box and they're like the ones you strap onto your shoes.
The metal, the metal strap-ons.
I immediately got kicked out of the Beechwood Blackhawks. They're like, you can't play unless you get legit skates. And thank God for my grandpa, because he bought me the actual skates, and I threw the piece of crap strap-ons where they belong.
Can we stop talking about strap-ons during the Christmas and holiday extravaganza?
Frank, save that.
What better place? I know exactly what you mean.
Right.
You had to you stick your shoe in it and then pull the thing.
Sure.
And I think parents forget, your kid gets ranked out.
Man.
I went on the street with my Nash skateboard, and kids were like, ha, look at that turd. And you're like, oh, God, it's hard enough being in 6th grade.
What was what was the cheaper equivalent of the Nerf ball? Remember?
Ooh, I don't know.
It wasn't like spongy. It was just air filled, but it was like the step brother to the Nerf.
I know what you're talking
The
about.
Temu Nerf ball.
Right. Oh, by the way, your wife told me that you got that costume on Temu. That's
just
brilliant.
the shoes.
Really?
Yeah.
Where did you get a Dickie, bro?
I got a Dickie on Amazon.
Did you get the strap on there? And Dickie.
I did not get the strap-on skates.
I have to go back to my show, but I'll see you guys later.
There's your co-host. Sorry, Tam. We love you. Sorry.
Borrowed him for a second. John will be back at 9 o'clock for the Take on Woods championship.
Bro, that's an elite story. That's elite. That's elite. I mean, again, you open them. It's hard to hide your disappointment. You're like, thank you. Thanks so much.
We're going to check traffic, and then I think I may have just provided another drop for next year's Sexy Christmas, but we'll get to Ben's.
I wish we could have worked that into this next
Sexy
song.
Christmas coming up after a check of traffic with Kelly here on 97.3 The Fan.
From the 97.3 The Fan Traffic Center, here's Kelly Danick.
Traffic is sponsored by Valvoline Instant Drive-Thru Oil Change, your trusted instant drive-thru oil change.
Couple things to watch out for, guys, including a surfboard reported in middle lanes on westbound 52 near the summit. Also, a surface street closure in the Mira Mesa area. This is Black Mountain Road between Galvin Avenue and Mira Mesa Boulevard, all due to a serious injury accident. Stop by any of the 30 San Diego Valvoline Instant Oil Change Centers. You don't have to get out of your car. Usually only takes 15 minutes or less, plus get a free courtesy check of your tires and battery. Visit SoCalOilChange.com for directions and discounts. SoCalOilChange.com. I'm Kelly Danik with Ben and Woods, San Diego's #1 sports station, 97.3 The Fan.
Woods needs an Eco Water stat. Here it comes for you.
Look at that.
See now,
Fresh.
this is awful. I hate Evian, but it goes with my costume as Todd.
That surprises me
Todd
that you
and
hate
Marco.
Evian.
I've never liked Evian.
I would have
It's
assumed
very-
that's what you bathed in when you were a kid. Thank
very
you.
highfalutin. I will admit it seems like something I like, but it's probably my least favorite bottle of water. I don't think they're a sponsor. I know Eco Water is though, and I do love Eco Water.
Delicious, refreshing, perfect.
I've got the Joe Musgrove, like the 44 Nitro cold brew.
Yeah,
I
it's
think
really good.
44 is what it's called. It's the best cold brew I've ever had in my life. It's
You know
unbelievable.
that Ben leaned over about an hour ago. He goes, "Try this cold brew," and I said, "I don't drink cold coffee." He goes, "Try.
You'll drink this one.
This cold brew." And I took my very first sip of cold brew ever in my whole life, and it was outstanding. It tasted like melted coffee ice cream. So
Yeah.
I'm all in. I'm gonna need one of those stat as well. So
Thank you
guys
to
are just
Cafe
running errands
Deso
for me.
in Alpine for bringing that down. Tavern Road. We've been on our way out to spring training a number of times.
You know, so as we were plotting and planning for the Christmas and holiday extravaganza, I had a thought in my mind, and I'll be honest with you, the concept of AI, it freaks me out. It freaks me out. It really does. And we've done some AI stuff on the show. Then I remembered how if we used to in radio wanted to do a parody song about something, you would have to write the lyrics. You would have to, Mike, you can, our engineer, he knows, he can speak to this. There's places you'd have to send it off. It would take months, really, like months to get a parody song done. You'd have to record it. You'd have to lay the music down. It was a nightmare. I sent Paulie an idea at 6 o'clock last night. It was done by 6:04. And I just thought, oh, my God, it's so
Feels like
so
cheating.
hard. Yeah, it feels like cheating.
Yeah.
And it is. It's still funny. This is Ben's Sexy Christmas. Oh, wow.
Oh, my God.
Oh, bro country. The new jelly roll, everybody.
Well, Ben's on the air with his deep voice humming. San Diego morning, the Christmas lights are coming. Behind that mic, he's got one wild dream to be tied up like nuclear loosh. It's his fantasy scheme. He's cracking jokes, playing holiday tunes.
That was private.
Underneath his flannel, he's howling at the moon. Listeners tune in, never knowing his plan. But this Christmas, he hopes to be a tied-up man. Oh, Ben's Sexy Christmas, underneath the tree. Santa bringing rope to set his wild side free.
Santa bringing
He's
rope.
a morning radio host with a festive cheer. Dreaming of a spicy night this holiday near. The tinsel's twinkle.
verse? Oh, yeah.
Play the whole thing.
Yeah.
Got Ben all in a twist, heart beating slow. As the nights get colder, his wish is burning bright. To be wrapped up tight in the glowing Christmas light.
Oh, yeah.
His radio show hums with the carols so sweet. But in his mind he's got another kind of beat. A secret desire wrapped in Christmas bow. For a night like Nucleus, it's his own little show. Ben's Sexy Christmas, underneath the tree. Santa bringing rope to set his wild side free. He's a morning radio host with a festive cheer.
Yeah.
Dreaming of a spicy night this holiday near.
Oh my God.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ben's Sexy Christmas. Woo! Performed by Jelly Roll. Actually, better than Jelly Roll. Is that private?
think that's the most humiliated I've ever been.
No, 2 years ago I fed you fettuccine through a hole in a gimp mask. There is no way.
This may actually top that. So thank you for that.
Tied up like
I'm just going to be spending the next 2 weeks alone in a room. I'm not seeing anyone.
With some rope. With some rope, yes. Tied up like I like the sports angle. Tied up like Nuke Lelouch, you know, with the Delilah towel. He has football open on his computer. I'm not joking. The Chargers score right now. You know, I'll give you. You got 2 minutes. Do whatever you want, sports-wise. Go ahead.
No,
You've earned it. You've earned it.
I have nothing to say.
He's got nothing to say. I've shut him down.
Although, the free kick at the end of the half was pretty cool last night. Obscure NFL rule we haven't seen in 50 years.
Yep.
Team gets to kick a field goal without having anyone try to block it. That was actually
see how excited he gets.
It's
almost like he's
that was
kind of
interesting, wasn't it? That was spicy.
Very spicy.
That was spicy. Yeah, you know what? They were gonna make the playoffs anyway. So
you want to hear it again?
No.
Oh, okay.
Never.
Well, I think we can send that over to John and Tammy, and they can get some airtime on
KSON's Country Christmas. It's pretty much better.
Part of the concert?
It's better than a lot of stuff I hear out of there.
What happened to Adam? What about the meat face?
Oh,
Can we
where is
distract?
meat
Can I move?
face?
Can I move on to something else?
Should
Can
I
we
go
embarrass
get-
someone else
We got
instead
time.
of me?
I'll get the meat face.
I hear he wanted to be freed from his weighted vest. That he wasn't going to make it all.
I told you, it's
4
a
hours,
30-pound
so.
vest. He weighs 60 pounds
Yeah.
soaking wet. Yeah, we can do it here. Yep, just like that.
All right, so this is one of those kids games. I've seen it before. Usually, I think they put like a dollop of shaving cream or whipped cream on it, and you spin the wheel, and it's like Russian roulette essentially. You don't know when it's going to pop.
Right.
And eventually, someone gets it right in the face when their time has come.
Okay. Whatever you say, Ben. Whatever you say.
Yeah. All right, here comes
Woodsy's
Woods.
coming back with the ham. Where is Adam? Adam Klug to the stage. Hey, guys. He's hiding.
Sammy, get him. Is he not in his hole?
I tasked him with something like 10 minutes ago. Maybe he's still
working on it.
Go to the studio.
He's probably at his desk. All right, we'll do it.
Oh, we got a
I
skateboarding
heard
injury.
him crying.
Bobby's playing some music.
We'll do it at
to
8 o'clock.
carry us. Oh, we'll do it at the top there. We also have coming up our final edition of Ben and Woods Wrapped for 2024. And if we've been playing back our favorite moments of the year month by month, so last day of the year, we've already gotten to December. So obviously it's something from the last 2.5 weeks that we really enjoyed.
Well, and it needed to fit in the Christmas and holiday extravaganza theme, which is obviously Christmas and holiday, and I think it does that very well.
So we will, when we come back, we will have Candy Cane Gate.
Candy Cane Gate. Next to Tied Up Gate as well.
It's not a gate. It's no gates.
I know, that's right. It's a fantasy. I forgot.
Of course, we got some special guests, still surprises for you in the second
yeah.
half of the show. By the way, you know about some of our surprises and special guests. Did you know that I have also come up with a surprise for you guys at the end of the program today? A little Christmas
You're
miracle.
not allowed to give us surprises.
Yeah, wait, what?
We surprise you. That's
Dave
how
Roberts.
this works.
Little Christmas miracle for you guys a little bit later.
He's
in
bringing the World Series trophy by
in
for
the
us
show
to see.
before the year is up.
Really?
Something will arrive.
I love Sly. I love Sly Tied Up Ben so much. So much. Thank you.
You're not the only devious ones around here.
Fair enough.
So
where's Adam?
we will find Adam.
Adam
We will,
literally just texted me and some of the other producers about a Patrick Sandoval signing.
Nice. All right. Sports. All right.
Thanks
we
a lot.
We will come back. We've got the second half of our Christmas and holiday extravaganza. We'll give you an update on our fundraising efforts
Yes.
for the Lucky Duck Foundation. Reset everything. Thanks everybody for being here. Tier 1's in studio. Everybody on our YouTube stream. Everybody out in their cars and listening this morning. It's Ben and Woods on 97.3 The Fan. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Mike Schilt, manager of the San Diego Padres. While I'm asking for your support of our Padres on the field, I'm asking for your support off the field of the Lucky Duck Foundation. The Lucky Duck Foundation is focused on preventing and alleviating the suffering of homelessness throughout San Diego County. They fund and activate shelters, employment programs, food and water outreach, and so much more. Please visit LuckyDuckFoundation.org to join me in supporting their efforts to prevent and alleviate the suffering of homelessness throughout San Diego County. Hi, I'm Mike Schilt, manager of the San Diego Padres. While I'm asking for your support of our Padres on the field, I'm asking for your support off the field of the Lucky Duck Foundation. The Lucky Duck Foundation is focused on preventing and alleviating the suffering of homelessness throughout San Diego County. They fund and activate shelters, employment programs, food and water outreach, and so much more. Please.
Visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mama in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled our brains for a long winter's nap when out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. The moon on the breasts of the new fallen snow gave a luster of midday to objects below. when what to my wondering eye should appear but a miniature sleigh. And Eddie.
Bingo.
Hey, kids. I heard on the news that an airline pilot spotted Santa's sled on its way in from New York.
You serious, Clark?
I don't want to spend the holidays dead.
Yeah, I got the daughter in the clinic getting cured off the wild turkey. And the older boy, he thinks that maybe next year they'll be guessing people's weight or barking for the yak woman. You ever see her?
No.
Yeah, she got these big horns growing right out above her ear. Yeah, she's ugly as sin, but a sweet gal and a hell of a good cook.
Where do you think you're going? Nobody's leaving. Nobody's walking out on this fun old-fashioned family Christmas. No, we're all in this together.
And why is the carpet all wet, Todd?
I don't know, Margot. Hallelujah! All these... Where's the Tylenol?
All right, we are halfway home on a Friday. Ben and Woods, the annual Christmas and holiday extravaganza. The first 2 hours have been absolutely incredible. Thank you guys for being here. Let's get a quick update. I'll introduce the show. I'm Woodsy. That's Paul Rindle. That's Ben Higgins.
Cousin Eddie.
Clark
Griswold.
And Todd. Yep. Todd, the yuppie neighbor. Paulie, let's get an update on the Lucky Duck Foundation. We are aiming to hit $5,000 before we get out of here at 10 a.m.
Yeah, we went live at 6 a.m. with the goal of $5,000. We are at the halfway point of the show, and we are currently at $4,225.
Still on track.
We can absolutely get to 5. I believe it.
Let's smash
We
it.
just have to avoid going scoreless over the last,
24 segments. Holy cow.
You can give and avoid that by going to give.luckyduckfoundation.org/Ben and Woods. In just a few minutes, we're going to have a couple of the great representatives, founding partner of the Lucky Duck Foundation, to tell us a little bit more about why we're doing this today and what they do, and how Peter Seidler helped inspire all of this for our Christmas and holiday extravaganza today.
Yeah, we were talking a little bit earlier this week about the magic that happens sometimes when you don't really know what's coming and what to expect. And it happened again to us this week. It happens to us a lot. And I think that comes with being together a lot, spending a lot of time together, the chemistry that we all have. But I did not know Paulie was bringing this up in the Roundel Report. I had no idea. Paulie, that's his report. He can do whatever he wants. And when he brought this up the other day, it took us down a really weird road, as it does from time to time. And this is our favorite moment, besides this one, from December. This is our Ben and Woods holiday wrapped.
Yeah, we're going to get to it in just a second.
And we're going to get to that in just a second.
We need to get Adam up here.
Well, where's
Thank you,
Meat
Paulie.
Fist?
I can't believe you forgot.
I didn't see him. He's hiding over there.
So at the beginning of the show, we gave Adam his gift and gave him a choice. He can either wear his weighted vest all show long, or if he wants to take it off, he has to experience the meat fist. And Woods, if you're sharing my darkest fantasies during the show today, you have had a fantasy ever since I've known you to somehow throw meat at people.
Mm-hmm.
You talk about it every single year.
Yeah.
You just have this idea that someone, me, Adam, anyone, gets
hit with meat,
hit with lunch meat.
Yes.
From a cannon, people throwing them.
Yeah.
However, and you found this little toy.
Well, listen, I wanted to do the meat wheel, and
The meat wheel
it's been
was
shot
next,
down,
yeah.
and the liabilities and things like that.
You think of the knife thrower at
Yeah.
the circus where the woman's like spinning around and they throw knives.
But we get the tier ones to just throw meat at Ben or Adam. Never me, actually. I'll orchestrate the whole thing, and but no, I this is the best we could do. We came up with the meat fist, and we told you if you don't wear your weighted vest for the entire show, you have to take a face full of Black Forest ham.
Now, do I actually have to push
You
the
put your
button
chin-
home and hurl meat at myself?
Yes.
No,
You
put your chin right there.
Chin right there.
Put the microphone down. And you see those two pegs right there? Just put your chin in there.
Yeah, there. Hold it down.
Now
There you
just
go.
turn it.
Now
I think
just
it's
turn the
away
wheel.
from you. Yeah, the other way. Oh, yeah.
Didn't take long.
Can I get this?
I only signed up for one.
Can I just get a quick throw?
He just wants it so badly. He's
How
thought about
we
this for
negotiate?
years.
What do I get for this?
Let's play cornhole.
Consider that his Christmas bonus.
You have fulfilled every
his
desire.
Christmas and holiday bonus.
You did it. Thank you. You fulfilled every desire. Meat Fist did not disappoint. Thank you, Adam. You're a good sport.
Man.
All right, now we can get to our.
I'm waiting on Frank to get situated with the video here.
Let us know. Still coming up, we got a special guest here at the bottom of the hour. Everybody wanted it to be a surprise, so I'm leaving it as a surprise.
Okay. And then you have another surprise on top of that?
No, yeah, you know this surprise. You know who's joining us at the bottom of the hour.
I knew that.
The surprise that at the end of the show, a little Christmas miracle. That one you're unaware of.
That one.
Are we waiting on Frankie?
Yes.
Okay. Craig, our buddy
not
Craig, has
responding.
brought some stuff in as well. And I know it's a little self-serving to open gifts on the air all day, but I really don't care. I'm going to have a good time. It's my last day of the year. We're going to have a good time. Craig is a very generous soul. Gave my sons great gifts. Craig is going to be we're going to go to England and go see Oasis in July. So we're really looking forward to that.
All right.
Prepare to see
These are
Concert Woods. He's
individual.
He's a
Individual,
trip.
okay. For me?
Paul.
That's Paulie.
Thank you.
Bennett.
Thank you.
I like this wrapping paper.
Thank you, sir. All right.
And then I got one for the show. So.
Oh, rad. Look at you.
This guy is.
You rest of you tier ones better
dialed
step your
in.
game up right now.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
I think that's
You
the
win,
lesson.
Craig.
Yeah, Craig, you win.
All right, we're all.
Yes.
Got a Taylor Swift 2025 official calendar.
I have a T-shirt with what they say is my signature line.
However, now, Craig.
However,
you said.
Oh, you got one too?
Yeah. He does. After Craig texted me about 2 months ago, he goes, I'm getting Ben a shirt that says however. And I go, why is he getting him a shirt that says however? Then I started listening every day. Ben, however.
The Padres.
However.
The Padres could sign a big free agent on the market. However.
Yeah.
However, we have not seen it.
It may be a trick to keep them under the luxury tax
Exactly.
level. I do have a lot of howevers in my vocabulary, no doubt about it.
I got Hollywood Rocks, the ultimate guide to the 1980s Hollywood, California rock and roll music scene. This
Love
is
it.
elite. Look at this, dude.
Yeah, it's all the old flyers.
Thank you
Wow,
so
that's
much.
cool.
So cool.
All the
Thank you.
posters.
Yeah, I'm excited about our trip over to across the pond, buddy. Ready for this one? It's
I don't know.
a big show gift.
You may just have to open it for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so everyone can
All right, you open it.
You guys are gonna look this way after I.
That's huge.
Okay. All right, we'll look over. We'll look over.
looking away.
Surprise! Everyone can. This is a big.
How's everybody doing?
Everybody good? You guys having fun?
Yeah.
4 feet by 4 feet box that he's opening for us, and everyone's looking, and we're not looking.
Once again, if you got us a real switchblade, we could have opened this.
That's right.
Yeah.
I got you.
I can't open it with
not
a comb.
helping.
A switch comb.
All right.
You ready?
The excitement is building. It is. However, we have to wait for a moment while the present gets opened.
What is my? Do I have like a catchphrase like you do? Anybody? Do I say
Taint.
something?
Yeah.
Other than taint, do I have a word that I say on
You're
the
like,
air?
am I really? That's what I'm known for, huh?
Taint. Taint Woods. I don't have a however. Got it.
The good news is all the bad moments get forgotten in the next 2 weeks while we're off, and you only remember the good stuff.
That's right.
At the end.
That's right.
So, all right.
He's cranking this thing open. Where's Frankie?
Have we found him yet?
We're ready, but I don't know if
Oh, we're ready? All right. Well, we got time. We got nothing but now.
We do.
Yeah, we got nothing but time.
You guys ready?
Yeah, we are
Here we
ready.
go.
Right.
Ready.
Should I
Okay.
show them first?
Yeah. Go
Show
ahead.
them.
Go ahead. Let's
Draw it out. However.
However,
Yeah.
we are still. Oh, okay. Now we can't see it, but
Still have
everyone
no
else
idea what's
is-
happening right now.
How does he have all this?
It's a
money?
double extra large pepperoni.
I can see the reaction of the audience here.
Is it sick?
Whoa.
Is this
what I'm
Detroit,
hearing.
is this
I-
Detroit style,
I
or
have
what do we
no
got here?
idea what we're.
All right, crank it
Now,
open.
all
Let's
right,
see it.
turn it around. All right,
excited.
we're on the radio here.
However.
Yeah, can you guys see
We
this?
need some help. I think.
1,
2.
2, 3.
Oh my God!
Oh my God.
It's like
It's
a
a
lit sign,
neon
Neon sign. Ben and
of
Woods
Benwood's
logo.
in our logo.
Every good podcast has one.
Oh, that is
We're gonna put that in
Why
the
don't you guys-
studio, right where Annie and Elston and Grin and Chris have to look at it.
They're gonna love it.
all
Oh, they're
day
gonna love it.
long. They're gonna
They're
love
gonna
it.
absolutely
I mean, I
love it.
want that in both of their fields of vision
Look at
for
that.
8 hours a day, every single day. Has to be lit all the time.
I want to make love to my wife under the glow of that Ben and Woods.
Do we all
neon.
like take turns
Oh,
bringing it
it's
home?
so
Bring
sick.
it out, man. That is unbelievable. That is amazing.
Damn.
I've been wanting to get you guys this for years.
That is incredible.
And Craig pulled it off. That is awesome.
It's like we're our own Vegas casino now. This is fantastic.
Just 7 minutes from downtown.
Yeah, that's a good point. All right, let's get to Benowitz Wrap. Frankie's in the studio. Our candy cane gate from earlier in December.
And then finally, I guess I just have a simple question for you because the internet's been split. How do you guys eat a candy cane? A poll was taken online by the
what are the
national-
options here?
Ben throws his in the garbage.
The internet split on how to properly
Biting
eat
into it and chewing it? Is that one of the options?
Do you suck it?
I guess
you bite it?
what end?
Oh, okay.
The hook or the
the bottom end. I'm not a psychopath. Who eats the hook first?
So according to this poll,
I hold it by the handle is the bottom.
No, you hold it by the hook
eat
and
the
you
hook.
No, you start the bottom part.
No,
Yes.
you hold the bottom part.
No.
And you get more surface area.
Look at him.
On the hook part. And thus you extract more flavor in each.
No. It's the same flavor.
Entry
You hold the
into
hook.
the mouth.
Yeah, at
no,
least
you don't hold the hook.
You hold the hook.
Then you're just like.
I hold the hook.
Then you're just like choking yourself by sticking a long rod down your throat.
Oh.
How big are your candy canes that you're getting? Mine are just normal size.
We're talking like average, above average.
So where? Okay, you're holding it by the shaft.
It's not. Yes.
Okay, and then you go to the hook,
and you just put the whole hook in.
You put the whole hook in your mouth.
Yeah,
You put the whole thing.
That's
and
a
then
lot of.
then you insert and pull it
Pull out.
Yeah.
Do you
And
bite?
Not until it's been loosened a little bit and like not as thick anymore. And but once you kind of get tired of the process,
You
of,
just want it to be over.
and just want it to be over, then you jar loose a small piece. And
I think we're all
get
familiar
it.
with that. Just want it to be over.
Wow.
This is Ben's like a fish, like to be hooked.
Yeah, it's like I don't want that hook anywhere near my mouth.
It's not sharp.
It's the last thing I eat. The hook is the last thing. Spencer says, "Give it a little talk to him." Talk to it. Both my idiot kids running around my house saying it still to this day. To this day.
No idea.
No
what they're
idea
saying.
what it means. They asked me again last night. What does that mean? I go, don't worry about it. They hear it all the time.
Wow.
Zach says Ben has to know what he's doing right now. I promise you I don't.
It's unbelievable.
I never do.
It's been the horniest guy alive.
Got a lot of work for myself later today. Well,
video clips, audio.
Clips. Yeah, it's going to take probably a year. Yeah, this is why we didn't get the SDFC kit. That's exactly segments like that. God.
54% of people polled start with the straight end.
That's me and you.
Yes. 30% start with the curved end. 16% break them apart and eat them piece by piece, and the rest don't like.
Does anyone have it like corn?
Corny. One of my kids would do it, probably. God. How do we feel also? How do we feel about the different flavored? How do we feel about the different flavored candy canes? I'm straight
peppermint.
I'm straight peppermint.
I
don't like those rainbow ones.
I don't mind like the like a Jolly Rancher
I don't like 'em.
flavored.
Candy cane is peppermint to me.
Peppermint.
It's candy.
Yes.
It can be whatever.
true.
It can be whatever.
No, then it's a lollipop. If
Yeah,
it's
then it's a
anything other
lollipop.
than peppermint,
In the
it's
shape
just
of a cane. It's literally a candy cane.
Yeah, I guess technically you're right.
How about those little turds that they give out in the plastic wrapping, and that you can't even chew them? They're so stale.
They're too small.
They're from the 70s.
They're too small to eat on either end,
Correct.
but they're too stale to chew.
And they're
It's the
so
worst.
stale.
That
They're
doesn't
so
like the small
stale.
How about the ones that are wrapped so tightly
Yes,
in
you
the
can't
plastic
get it, and then they shatter.
get them out and shatter?
You take
in the plastic
we all
wrapper.
do this, right? We bite the end, and then it just shatters like in your fingers, and you're like, "Son of a bitch!" You got peppermint flakes all over you.
Well, it was fun while it lasted.
God, I'm with you 100%. 100%. Well, thank you for that, Paulie.
No, thanks, Ben.
The hook. He goes right for the hook.
And we have candy canes that we put on the hang on the tree.
Yeah, of
that
course.
have been in the decorations box
Since
for
the 80s,
years.
yeah.
Don't eat those. Don't eat them. 20-year-old candy canes.
Yeah, just hey, do not touch these. Do not touch these. Oh, it's so good.
I guess just a shameless plug. If you're listening to us right now on the radio or podcast or the app, you probably should go back and watch just those last
Go back and
6
watch.
minutes or whatever, because Ben...
Trust Paulie's going to clip it at some point.
Yes,
so.
that should be on Instagram by the end of the day.
Oh, yeah. Man. The hand motions.
Straight for the hook, he says.
Just get the whole thing in there.
Yeah, get that whole thing.
I didn't know anyone did it any other way. I'm
the only
so
way to
surprised.
do it. It gives you a built-in holder. The hook is your built-in holder, and you.
I love how when
How
I
do you hold your
presented
toothbrush?
By the straight end.
They're all both straight. I mean, you're used to...
What?
That's what I hold it on the straight end, and I eat the hook. Like a toothbrush, almost like a toothbrush.
Yeah, but there's no. If my toothbrush had a hook,
You would hold it by the hook?
if it was a hook with the straight end with the brush at the top, then I would hold it by the hook.
You'll
'cause it's
hold
a nice,
whatever end is
whatever
the opposite of
end
the
of the
brush.
brush.
No, that's true.
I love how when I started to present that story, you both were so convinced that
Yes.
there was only one way, totally separate ways. To different.
Unbelievable.
Last Ben & Woods Wrapped of the year, we have officially hit December on our last show.
Yeah, we have, and I didn't know I could do 10 minutes on candy canes. I had no idea I was
That was a
capable of it.
surprise.
That was great.
We're going to do a few minutes on the Lucky Duck Foundation when we come back, and then don't go anywhere because our special guest coming up at the bottom of the hour as we continue our 2024 Ben & Woods Christmas and Holiday Extravaganza. Here on San Diego's #1 Christmas station. Check traffic with Kelly here on 97.3 The Fan.
Hey Padre fans, I'm Manny Machado, San Diego Padre. I'm asking for you to join me in supporting the efforts of the Padres and Lucky Duck Foundation to help you overcome homelessness. Every $100 donation will provide 4 hours of employment for homeless youth. A $250 donation will include a laptop to help homeless youth connect to educational and employment opportunities to help permanently end their homelessness. To donate, please visit luckyduckfoundation.org. Hey Padre fans, I'm Manny Machado, San Diego Padre. I'm asking for you to join me in supporting the efforts of the Padres and Lucky Duck Foundation to help you overcome homelessness. Every $100 donation will provide 4 hours of employment for homeless youth. A $250 donation will include a laptop to help homeless youth connect to educational and employment opportunities to help permanently end their homelessness. To donate, please visit luckyduckfoundation.org.
There was Christmas Eve, babe, in the drunk tank, an old man said to me, won't see another one, and then we sang a song.
We're back, Ben Woods. Last show of the year, our 6th annual Christmas and Holiday Extravaganza live from our Odyssey soundstage. Got Tier 1s in attendance, and we've been talking about it all morning, raising money for the Lucky Duck Foundation to try to help people who don't have a home this Christmas season. And this is now our second Christmas since Peter Seidler passed. And I think when we lost Peter as a San Diegan, I think my fear was that, you know, all the good that he's done, you don't want to see any of that rolled back. You want to see it continuing, and it makes me so happy that the Lucky Duck Foundation is around to keep carrying on that message. And, you know, Lucky Duck Foundation's actually was here long before Peter got here, but we're joined now by Dan Shea, who's been part of Lucky Duck and San Diego legendary restaurateur. But he knew Peter very well, and the impact that he had when he got to San Diego, became part of the Padres, and then ultimately part of the Lucky Duck Foundation. Dan, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Good to be here.
Yeah. So tell me the story, kind of like about Peter Seidler coming to the Lucky Duck Foundation, and just kind of what you guys all decided. Because Lucky Duck is a group of some of the movers and shakers, I would say, of San Diego that look at some of the things that, you know, we would like to see better in our community and look for solutions as to ways that they can be better.
So I'll tell you parts of the story this morning that is known but not widely known that might be of interest to your audience. When Peter came to San Diego, Peter and Sheila came to San Diego, and I first met him. Peter and I officed together in Del Mar for a couple of years. And the very first thing he said to me when he walked into the office one morning when I first met him was, I heard that I should be talking to you, and would you introduce me to people in San Diego and let me get to know the community. And I said, well, you just bought the Padres, so what do you need me for?
You're good.
And he said, no. He said, I don't need you for baseball. He never talked to me about baseball, which always bothered me.
You wanted to give your 2 cents.
I did.
Yeah, I get it.
And he didn't want to hear it.
Yeah.
But he said, can we set up a schedule of lunches over the next couple of months? I'm not a lunch guy, so we did a lot of coffee and a few lunches. He said, I want to know the community, and I want to know what I can do to help. And he didn't just say I, he said he and Sheil. They wanted to know what it was all about, how they could participate, what he did want ideas about that. So we spent a lot of time together, and I had a chance to introduce him to a lot of nonprofits, told him who's doing what work. And one day he said to me, would you help me with the project? And I said, no. And he said, you don't even know what it is. And I said, yeah, but who's got time for another project? And he said, well, you listen. Of course I'll listen. So he told me about homelessness, and I said, I know nothing about homelessness. He said, that's why we'll make good partners, because he didn't know anything either. So in talking to him, he explained to me his inspiration for wanting to do this. And I knew Peter, you know, in the first year was out walking and running at night. That was his nightly thing. Everybody knew about that. But he would stop and meet homeless people, and he'd talk to them, and he'd, you know, give them a little bit of dignity, buy them a hot dog at a 7-Eleven store or whatever. And you know, I thought that was incredible. So he taught the rest of us. I wouldn't go out at 1 o'clock in the morning, but I'd go out at 1 o'clock in the afternoon and meet people on the streets and learn about them. But when I asked him, how did you get inspired by doing this? It was he and Sheil who came to San Diego, and he said, Sheil inspired me. And I said, how so? And he said, in Sheil's 20s, she had a bout with alcohol, and she had to face it and deal with it, went to rehab. And he said at first, and then he met her afterwards, and he said, I had to learn about that, and then I had to go meet people and learn about it. And then Peter and Sheil and I would go to some of the meetings that those that suffer through that go through, and I've watched her, as have others in the community, be a real influence in that area of concern. He helped somebody in my family, was very, very important for me. So we spent a lot of time learning the issues together, but it's always been Peter and Sheil. So I had a front row seat, not knowing I had a front row seat, to a really beautiful love story. And I am the last person on earth who ought to be talking about love. And when I've told this story, the women all enjoy it because Sheil was such a big influence, and the rest of us guys, mostly me, you know, kind of think, oh, well, let's talk about Peter now. But, you know, they had the best love story ever. They worked together, talked about what they wanted to do, and began doing it, you know, when he got here and they got here. But she was always part of it. Now that she's gone, now that he's gone, sadly, has become a bigger part of it and will continue to be. So Peter sat on the board of the Lucky Duck Foundation, and when he passed, we talked to Sheil and said, take your time, but do you want to take his place? And her whole focus was, how do I keep his legacy, not about baseball only, but his legacy of compassion? How do I keep that up for the kids? And how do I have the kids, you know, grow up knowing their father was a lot more than just baseball. He was a compassionate person who wanted to help people. What Peter and Sheil did anonymously, just like the Kilkennys, is huge. So about a year into our study of homelessness, he said, what do you think the next step is? And I said, well, we can either start a 501c3, which would be the next step, and begin raising money, or why don't we go to Pat and Stephanie Kilkenny, who already have a legacy foundation, the Lucky Duck Foundation, and say, why don't we merge our efforts and make it all homelessness? The Kilkennys were doing 4 different charities, and they agreed immediately. So Peter and I went onto that board and began the homeless effort for the Lucky Duck, and it's grown into what it is today. And Drew Mosier's here, and he's going to speak to that more. But you know, with Peter's passing, as things move through the trust, Sheil is now the majority owner of the Padres. She has lots of big ideas that we all want to support about how to work in the community, as well as help continue to drive what Peter wanted. In one of the last conversations she told me before Peter passed with her and the kids, they were very excited about Roki, and it was one of their last conversations as a family because the kids were excited about baseball, they were into it, and they were excited about getting to have a discussion with him at some point in time. And then Peter, of course, passed shortly after that. But she's been a great influence to him. She's been a great influence to all of us. And she doesn't get enough recognition, but she, like Peter, also doesn't want any recognition. So that's kind of my story with Peter. There were other painful parts that I'll keep to myself.
But it's a beautiful, story, and we thank you for sharing it, Dan. Can we bring up Drew for a second?
Drew, come on up.
Drew, come on up here and just tell us kind of what the donations that when you raise money, how the Lucky Duck Foundation works, and what kind of efforts are being made, because obviously it's a huge problem that we're all facing here in San Diego. We see it almost every single day. No matter what the city tries to do, it doesn't just go away. So Drew Moser is the CEO of the Lucky Duck Foundation and is here with us for a couple of minutes. Drew, thank you for joining us this morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having
me.
Our pleasure. Well, first of all, thanks for what you guys are doing. What Peter used to talk about all the time, and now Sheil, is everybody doing their small part to address homelessness. And there's a lot of listeners out there that have done their small part, donating $25, $50, $100 to help us go out and achieve our mission. So that's thanks to you guys for rallying the troops.
Our pleasure, man. Anytime.
We brought you some thank you gifts. Thank you. No, but our mission's to prevent and alleviate the suffering of homelessness throughout San Diego County. And people usually ask me, where's the name come from? It's not exactly synonymous with homelessness. And our co-founders, Pat and Stephanie Kilkenny, with a last name like Kilkenny, you can probably guess there's some Irish heritage.
Oh, yeah.
So luck of the Irish. And then Pat's an Oregon Duck through and through. He went to school up there. He's a major benefactor, and then he actually served as their athletic director. So luck of the Irish, Oregon Ducks, and the mantra is simple. If you consider yourself to have had some good luck and good fortune in your life, share that luck with those in need. And to compel that, they will personally match all donations up to $1.5 million per year.
Now you got to cheer for Oregon instead of Notre Dame in the college football playoff.
He said Irish. I think I'm fine either way. They're Irish. There's probably some love for Notre Dame there too. But I love what you guys do, and it's been something it's been as Ben mentioned. It's something we all see. And the thing I love the most is, and I try to teach my kids this. They're also human beings. They're just like you. I mean, and you don't know how close you actually are to being there, to being in their shoes. And I give us from all your experience, all you've learned working with, because I was at the dinner and I saw some of the stories, and I mean, my wife and I were just in tears, like seeing the miracle that can happen to certain people. Give us some of give us a story that you like, maybe about some of the good work that you guys have done and saved somebody.
Well, it's hard to pick just one,
right.
But I think to your point, as an example, we have 2 board members that have personally had to deal with homelessness, and there's a lot of folks out there that are right now, or they're this close to it, or they've put it in their rearview mirror. A year and a half ago, we started something called Timmy's Place, which is a pizzeria and a print shop that trains and employs homeless youth at a youth homeless center downtown. It was done in partnership with Rolf Benershka and his wife Mary, the former Charger. And that's now employed over 35 kids that have come from off the streets into shelter. And this is oftentimes their very first employment opportunity. And so pick 35 stories right there.
Yeah.
Jasmine's one of them as an example. Her very first job, she became the manager of that place. And now she has her own wings and has put all the perils and traumas of life on the streets behind her, has her own place and is employed and doing really special things. That's just one example. There's several others that we could rattle off. But it's all about, coming together. We don't care about credit. We're all about working with, credible organizations to go out and reach people, help them find a brighter pathway, get connected to employment, put a roof over their head, and help them find their way. And there's several different ways we've gone about that, but that's just one of them. And just real quick, a little plug for Timmy's. They yeah, you can go buy a pizza there, but they cater events, 1,000-people events. And so when you support them, you're actually employing youth that are putting homelessness behind them. And so, yeah, that's just one example.
Drew, Dan, thank you so much for coming by and sharing the stories. Again, you can give today. The Kilkennys are matching all the donations. Give.luckyduckfoundation.org/Ben and Woods for today. But, they're here all year long doing good work in the community.
Yep.
And Drew, thank you so much.
Thanks, Drew.
Thank you,
Appreciate
guys.
All right, we got to take a little time out because when we come back, we do have a special guest, surprise guest join us. Not a surprise to you, but to everyone here. This holiday is, about the King of Kings, so that'll be my little clue. We'll come back next with more Ben and Woods on San Diego's #1 Christmas station, 97.3 The Fan.
Yeah.
Hey Padres fans, I'm Joe Musgrove, San Diego Padre and San Diego native. Did you know that roughly half of the chronically homeless population experience homelessness as youth? Please join me in supporting the Lucky Duck Foundation's efforts to alleviate the suffering of homelessness by providing shelters, employment and job training opportunities, and other critical services for our homeless population. Together we can change the trajectory of young lives by providing a brighter and healthier path. Please visit luckyduckfoundation.org to learn more and donate. Hey Padres fans, I'm Joe Musgrove, San Diego Padre and San Diego native. Did you know that roughly half of the chronically homeless population experience homelessness as youth? Please join me in supporting the Lucky Duck Foundation's efforts to alleviate the suffering of homelessness by providing shelters, employment and job training opportunities, and other critical services for our homeless population. Together we can change the trajectory of young lives by providing a brighter and healthier path. Please visit LuckyDuckFoundation.org to learn more and donate.
Christmas without you. I'll be so blue. Just
Keep those donations coming in to the Lucky Duck Foundation. You can do it in our chat. Again, you can go to give.luckyduckfoundation.org/Ben and Woods as we close in on our goal of at least 5,000. Matching that means 10,000. Doing a lot of good to fight homelessness here in San Diego. Before we get to our special guest, this segment of Ben and Woods brought to you by the Mini Donut Company. They brought the donuts today. If you're looking for the perfect treat for the holidays, the Mini Donut Company has rotating seasonal and classic flavors, offering the perfect bite-sized indulgence for your office or holiday gathering. Get minidonuts.com. Order from UTC, Point Loma, or Carlsbad.
Guys, we are so close. We're at $48.95 of our $5,000 goal, raising money for Lucky Duck Foundation, and our next guest is ready.
All right, let's do it. This next guest, our surprise guest, has had a pretty big year. Some of the highlights include getting married, starting a foundation, getting traded for someone who is now worth almost $800 million, and finishing, I believe, 7th in the Cy Young voting in the National League. Please welcome to our 97.3 The Fan hotline, Padres pitcher Michael King is with us this morning.
Yes,
Michael, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. It is great to have you on Ben and Woods.
Yeah, thank you so much. I'm happy to be here.
It's our pleasure. We were trying to get this all set up. They said, well, Michael doesn't want to do Zoom because he's fresh off of a workout. And I said, I don't know, man. We kind of like to see our pitchers working out in the offseason, Michael. So I think you might have missed a small opportunity there. How'd the workout go this morning?
Yeah, today was a sweaty one, so
Was
it was a good thing I didn't go on Zoom here.
I mean, I would have liked to seen it. Just personally. I'm speaking for myself here.
How's the offseason going for you? How's the foundation doing? Just give us an update on where Michael King stands here in middle of December.
Yeah, it's been great. We got back from our honeymoon in Thailand right before Thanksgiving, so that was a fun little trip. Get away from baseball for a little bit, but then we've been grinding. We have a meeting with the Padres to see what we can muster up this season for our foundation and see how they can be incorporated. So it's going to be a great season coming up.
Well, please let us know if we can help in any way. Talking to Padres pitcher Michael King here on Ben and Woods, the Christmas and holiday extravaganza. So I got to know a couple different things. So we were talking about Christmas traditions. We were talking about, maybe bad gifts we got when we were a kid. But what is Christmas like in the King household these days? I mean, you guys are newlyweds, so I can only imagine.
You have to incorporate her traditions and your traditions.
Exactly.
It's always kind of a challenge.
The melding of the traditions.
Yeah, and this year is actually even harder for us because her brother is actually getting married in Rome, Italy. So we're
you and all your
flying
weddings.
out. Yeah, so we're flying out December 26th to Rome. So we're just spending it with her family, spending Christmas with her family in New Jersey, and then my family's going to meet us out in Rome for the wedding.
Thanks for the $8,000 bill, brother-in-law, that you just gave me for Christmas. Very, 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 very cool. No, I mean, It sounds like an incredible trip. So give me some, when you were a kid growing up on the East Coast, yeah? And what were Christmases like in the King household when you were little?
We loved it snowing, but it was always I'll say Santa really spoiled me and my sister. We would wake up and have the presents under the tree, and we would make it so we would all get one present at a time. So my sister and I would just go back and forth. But then our favorite thing were the stockings. So then everybody that was in town, and it never was that big. I don't have a huge family, but we'd have some grandparents or maybe some aunts and uncles. They would come with their stocking, and I'm not kidding, my mom would fill the stockings with like 20 gifts each. And then we all, again, went around in a circle. So it was like a 2-3 hour ordeal where each person was opening one. And then whoever was out first was the one that was the naughtiest that year. And you always wanted to be the last one with as many gifts as possible.
What was we talked about worst gifts we got, but when you were a kid, I mean, we all, we're different ages. And I mean, I remember getting a 6-disc CD player for Christmas one year, and I was like, see you guys in 6 weeks. I'll be in my room listening to Pink Floyd. And that's exactly what I did. For you, what stood out when you were a kid? Something maybe your mom and dad came through, or of course, Santa.
There were two gifts Santa. The first one that comes to mind is, we got a dog, and my sister was begging for a dog. I think that was when she was 12 and I was 10. But we got a dog, and that was the greatest surprise. It was my dad went to go get butter from our next door neighbor because we didn't have enough butter, and all of a sudden showed back up on our front porch with a dog, which was awesome.
Elite parenting.
And then the other one, I was begging for a ping pong table, and we didn't have enough room in our basement to put a ping pong table. So my mom actually made her own ping pong table that was a little bit smaller than regulation, and she called it King Pong. And so she decorated it. It was really good.
Brilliant. Now I loathe ping pong,
I love
but I love that
mother
for you.
already.
Yeah.
She's got the pun brain like I've got.
That's right.
We're talking to Michael King, Padres pitcher, after his first season with the San Diego Padres in offseason. Now, do you get to see any of your teammates at all during the offseason? Obviously, you go home, so you ever run into them? Do you plan anything? How does it work?
Yeah, I definitely some past teammates. I'm still located in Tampa, so a lot of my past teammates are here. But then I was actually just out in San Diego a few days ago and was able to see some of the guys that still go into the stadium, see some of the coaching staff, and which is obviously great. And then at the end of January, we have that Camp 44 that Joe puts on. So it should be a bunch of the pitchers and some catchers that come in, and it's just another way to get us all together and see how we're all doing and kind of get the competitive juices flowing again before spring training starts.
Now, I hope you remembered to send your beloved pitching coach a text. Yesterday was his birthday. Did you remember or did you forget?
Oh, I did. Oh. And I also kind of gave him a little jab, too, because he knew that I was going to be out in San Diego. And I was like, yeah, I missed you when you were out there because you didn't show up that day. Oh. And he was like, oh, it would have been a good birthday present if you told me. But I'm positive I told him. So, yeah, I got a little beef with Ruben right now.
Yeah, we all do. It's fine.
Can I get any highlights of the honeymoon in Thailand? I mean, like radio.
Ben,
my God!
Jesus,
I mean, like
it's a family
Michael,
Christmas show. Michael,
I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry.
Activities.
I am so sorry.
Something fun you did.
I'm.
Oh my God.
I understand your question. But honestly, it was insane. We went to 4 different places, all in Thailand. We flew into Bangkok. Bangkok was awesome. We're definitely like city people, so we liked the downtown, like crazy traffic. We love Thai food too, so the food that we went, the restaurants we went to were great. And then we went up to Chiang Rai, which is more like, I want to call it jungly, but it was at an elephant sanctuary. So we had like 8 elephants that we're eating breakfast with every morning, and they're like massive, but these like gentle creatures it was really, really cool to just see them every day, feed them, clean them, bathe them, whatever. It was cool. And then we went to Chiang Mai, which is more like serene. We were at the resort was kind of built into rice fields, so it felt very like at peace when you were there. And then we finished in Phuket, which was islandy. We had like an awesome boat trip to the PP Islands. I like saying that a lot.
Yeah, I would too. I guess.
But
the PP
and like
Islands.
the PP Islands. It's technically PHI, but whatever. It's PP in Thailand. And it was just really, really cool because we saw 4 totally different areas, and we were out there for, I think it was 12 nights we were out there, but with travel it was 14 days. And we just had a blast. It was something that, like, it's such a brutal travel to get out there, but we needed to do it, and we had a lot of fun.
Well, so you are newlywed, which means, if you need any advice on, you got to get the gifts right at Christmas, Michael. Do you guys do lists for each other, or are you an active listener throughout the year and you're making mental notes or notes in your phone about what your lovely bride would like?
Yeah, it's more listening throughout the year, and then I make notes in my phone. So it's huge to have, because I have a folder in my notes that's locked. I didn't even know you could do it, but now so Sheila can't even get into it to see, just to make sure there's no surprises. Or I guess there are all surprises.
Yeah, they're all surprises.
And it'll be something that she says in like May, and I'm like, ooh, good Christmas gift, and write it down. So we always have a pretty fun exchange. She already just showed me that she's got me like 7 gifts, and I only have 4.
You gotta
so I'm
catch
like,
up.
okay, you're showing up right now. I gotta catch up.
And don't forget, during this giving season, the King Foundation, King of the Hill, Foundation,
King of the Hill.
raising money to fight T1 diabetes and other autoimmune diseases. We talked to you about you when you founded it. Hopefully, it's going well.
Yes, it's been great. We're really looking forward to another successful year.
Man, let us know how we can help. Go enjoy the rest of your day. We appreciate you, working out and all that. All the fans definitely want to make sure that you're getting your work in every day, Michael. But we love watching you pitch. We love talking to you this morning. Merry Christmas to you guys.
Thank you, Michael.
Merry Christmas. Thank you, guys.
Michael King, Padres pitcher. We're going to set the stage for our Take on Woods championship. First, a quick check of traffic. Quick check of traffic on 97.3 The Fan.
From the 97.3 The Fan Traffic Center, here's Kelly Danick.
Traffic is sponsored by Scratchers from the California Lottery. Give the gift of play this holiday. Well, freeways are looking pretty good all around the county, guys. We do have this one problem, however, on Black Mountain Road. You're still going to find it closed from Mira Mesa Boulevard to Mercy Road, all due to a serious injury accident. So if you normally travel through that area, you want to keep that in mind. Black Mountain closed between Mira Mesa Boulevard and Mercy Road. If you're looking for the perfect gift, give Scratchers from the California Lottery. With so many to choose from, you're sure to find the right gift for anyone on your list. Give the gift of Scratchers from the California Lottery. A little play can make your day. I'm Kelly Danick with Ben & Woods, San Diego's #1 sports station, 97.3 The Fan.
So, Bangkok, Phuket, and the PP Islands. Michael had a really interesting honeymoon.
Very, very interesting.
Paul, you got an update for us on our fundraising for the Lucky Duck Foundation? Are you smiling?
I'm smiling because in the last few minutes, while Michael King was on the phone with us, we have surpassed our $5,000 goal. We set a goal of $5,000 this morning. We are currently at $5,415.
Nice. And we still got
Thanks
an hour.
to you, the tier ones. We still have over an hour. Can we get to $7,000?
I think that's a solid
Maybe
goal.
between like $6,800, $7,000, somewhere in that range.
I want that miracle. Somebody driving to work and goes, you know what, man? Let's get them to 10. Here's $5,000. Let's do this thing.
Now, part of the money that you heard a little bit earlier with Dan and Drew on what your money is going to with Lucky Duck Foundation. And one thing that is really cool that they have is they have these jackets that turn into sleeping bags.
Incredible.
That they are giving away to people on the streets. They cost $150 to make these sleeping bags / jackets. So, I mean, a simple $150 donation, just think of it as a jacket and a sleeping bag for somebody in desperate need of one. We got one here. We can try to see how it works here, maybe during the commercial.
Yeah, we got like 45 seconds left in the. I bet you. Well, I don't know. He's doing a bad job over there of getting it unwrapped. But look at that. That is an amazing thing. Keep it warm. It looks soft and comfortable, and just can't imagine how uncomfortable it is to not have a home.
That's incredible.
So
It rolls out. Yeah,
rolls out into a sleeping bag too.
That's
Amazing.
incredible.
Thank you guys for giving.
All right.
Keep it up.
Place your bets. It's Stephen Woods against John Flint, the Take on Woods Grand Championship.
Loser donates $1,000 to the Lucky Duck Foundation.
Coming up next on our Christmas and Holiday Extravaganza. Ben Woods on 97.3 The Fan. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Mike Schilt, manager of the San Diego Padres. While I'm asking for your support of our Padres on the field, I'm asking for your support off the field of the Lucky Duck Foundation. The Lucky Duck Foundation is focused on preventing and alleviating the suffering of homelessness throughout San Diego County. They fund and activate shelters, employment programs, food and water outreach, and so much more. Please visit LuckyDuckFoundation.org to join me in supporting their efforts to prevent and alleviate the suffering of homelessness throughout San Diego County. Hi, I'm Mike Schilt, manager of the San Diego Padres. While I'm asking for your support of our Padres on the field, I'm asking for your support off the field of the Lucky Duck Foundation. The Lucky Duck Foundation is focused on preventing and alleviating the suffering of homelessness throughout San Diego County. They fund and activate shelters, employment programs, food and water outreach, and so much more. Please visit LuckyDuckFoundation.org to join me in supporting their efforts to prevent and alleviate the suffering of homelessness throughout San Diego County.
Extravaganza. Molly and Woods did a lot of work putting this together. Our staff here did a great job. We've got a lot of people to thank at the end of the program. My role is a little bit different. I put most of my work into what we're about to do next. We've got multiple rounds, multiple questions. Bobby Cressy, our Padres stadium organist and keyboardist for the Extravaganza, is going to take part as well. We've got our contestants in place. It is time, Frankie, if you will, for the Take on Woods Grand Championship.
It's time for Take on Woods.
Woods. Woods. All right, everybody, let's meet our contestants. First up, he's a 55-year-old radio host originally from Chicago, Illinois, who loves collecting Russian nesting dolls. Please welcome John Flint. He will be taking on today a 49-year-old part-time homemaker from Encinitas, California, who enjoys square dancing. Please welcome Stephen Woods.
Thank you.
Gentlemen, tell me how you're feeling going into this.
Nauseous.
I might throw up.
Yeah, nauseous.
This is a whole different ballgame.
It's a whole different game.
You both have taken on
look at
many tier ones over the years. Woods every day. John, when Woods isn't there, does an outstanding job. And
Thank you.
Because we do this for the tier ones, we're actually going to draw. Each of you is going to play for one of the contestants here, and the winner is going to qualify for our grand prize drawing. 2-night stay at the Westgate Las Vegas in March, plus 2 tickets to Hoop Central. You can check out the Westgate's $70 million in room renovations, home of legendary Vegas fun at the Hoop Central. They got all the games on the HD screens, luxury seating, table service, and access to the best gaming action. For tickets, head to westgateresorts.com. I'm a little nervous, too, as the host here. So this game is going to be different than your usual game of Take on Woods. We've got 4 rounds of competition, and instead of entering isolation, you've been given buzzers to ring in. You may buzz in.
Hang on. Okay.
You may buzz in at any time, but when you do, I stop reading the question immediately. If you're wrong, your opponent will get the whole question and an opportunity to answer. We got Paul and Adam who will be keeping score as we go and helping to judge in who rings in first, and Sammy Levitt's going to help as well. So,
is there a light? Can you see?
Yeah,
the
there is a light as well.
Can you guys see it?
Answers in the first round worth 1 point. Answers in the second round 2 points. The answers in the third round will be worth between 1 and 4 points,
Good
and
God.
the answers in the final round are worth 3 points. I will explain it all as I go, but Bobby Cressy will be playing a vital role in a moment. First, in round 1, we just have 5 questions in the category of prog rock. Questions about some of the most influential progressive rock bands of all time. So hands to your buzzers.
You're going to win. You're older, so.
Yeah, but I went on dates.
Yeah.
Here we go. Question number 1 for 1 point. Which band nearly got dropped by their label Mercury Records after the commercial failure of their second album, Caress of Steel? John Flint.
Rush.
Rush is correct for 1 point. All right. Question number 2. Which band's song Roundabout has... We got
Yes.
Woods.
Yes.
Yes is correct. Yes. All right, we are tied 1-1. Question number 3. The final song of which English band's 4-track album Concerto for a Rain...
Oh, crap.
Woods? He doesn't know?
Yeah, hold on. It's, No.
All right, here, the full question for John. The final song of which English band's 4-track album Concerto for a Rainy Day is Mr. Blue Sky.
ELO.
Correct for 1 point. John
Did I
takes
lose
the
a
lead.
point?
No, you don't lose
Okay.
a point, but John gets that one. Question number 4. In addition to many mainstream hits, which band also recorded a 23-minute progressive rock classic titled Supper's Ready? John Flint.
Genesis.
Genesis is correct. 3-1 for John. All right, final question in prog rock. Founded by guitarist Robert Fripp, which English band debuted in the late 60s and was hugely influential on the progressive rock movement, developing a cult following over the past 50 years?
Do I lose points?
No, you can not answer.
King Crimson.
Correct! Wow, pulls it out.
King
All
Taint.
right, John takes an early lead, but we got plenty of 4-1 is our score.
Prog rock.
All right, so
I
we
mean,
now go into round 2.
I stayed home a lot during high school,
Bring in
bro.
Bobby Cressy for round 2. Points are doubled, and we welcome in Bobby Cressy for a game of TV and movie music. Bobby will play a short snippet on his keyboard. You need to ring in and identify the either TV show or movie associated with the song. So think theme songs, TV scores, movie scores.
We got
whatever.
it. Come on, Skippy.
Round number 1. Song number 1, Bobby Cressy. I got this one. He played it. This is in my wheelhouse, though. No answer? The answer is, anyone know? Mr. Belvedere. No points awarded.
Nice.
All right, for 2 points. Song number 2, Bobby. John Flint.
ER?
Oh, no, but he's thinking along the right lines. I play it again for Woodsy. You know this one? You didn't watch enough TV in the 80s.
I like girls.
Anybody out there know it? No? Anyone? Doogie Howser, MD. Correct. All right, no points yet in this category. Let's see if anyone gets song number 3. Bobby? John Flint.
Damn it!
Dun-dun-dun-dun. Price is Right.
Correct. 2 points.
I would have had that.
John extends his lead, 6 to
Getting
1.
my balls stomped.
All right, here we go. Song number 4. Bobby?
Dun, dun.
Who got Woods?
Young and the Restless?
No, incorrect. More?
Harry Potter,
Harry
baby.
Potter, yes!
Again, back to the girls' line.
You are falling behind, my sir. All right, finally.
Probably because your questions are terrible!
Bobby came up with the songs. All right, here we go. Song number 5 to wrap up round number 2.
The Office.
Correct, Woods. All right, on
How
the
did you
board in
get that
round
one
number
so
2.
I would have gotten killed by that
He
woman
loves
right
The
over there
Office.
had I not got that.
8 to 3, I believe, is our score.
8
we head
to
into
3.
round number 3. All right,
let's
this
go.
is something new.
It better be hair metal. That's all I know.
All right.
It's on. Oh, it's on.
All right, we have a chance to get up to 4 points for each question. This is called In the Band. I have a list of 4 names that all played in the same band. I will start listing names. If you get the band on the first name, you get 4 points. Second name, 3 points. Third name, 2 points. Final name, 1 point. But if you buzz in or you're wrong, you're locked out for the rest of the question. All right, I've got 7 of them here. Ready to go? Band number 1, Scott Schreiner, Brian Bell, Patrick Wilson, Rivers Cuomo. Woods.
Weezer.
Weezer is correct. 1 point. 1 point for Woods. All right, band number 2.
This is hard.
Kathy Valentine, Gina Schock, Charlotte Caffey.
The Bangles.
Flint. Incorrect. Belinda Carlisle.
The Go-Go's.
1 point for Woods. Band number 3, Will Champion, Guy Berryman, Johnny Buckland, Chris Martin.
Oh,
Woods.
Coldplay.
1 point for Woods. All right, band number 4, Chris Christopherson.
The Highwaymen.
Oh, a 4-pointer. Waylon Jennings, Johnny Cash, Willie Nelson, and the country host. Missed that one.
That was a good one.
All right, what's our score now? All right, here we go.
I don't want to throw up.
10-8. All right, question number 5.
Wait a second. Is he in the lead now? Oh, crap.
Am I?
Number 5, the 4-pointer's big. Rex Brown. Whoa.
Pantera.
Oh! Phil Anselmo, Vinnie Paul, and Dimebag Darrell. Pantera.
Dallas, Texas, baby.
Wow, the comeback is on. All right, band number 6.
I never would have gotten that one.
Louis Tomlinson, Liam Payne.
One Direction.
Yep.
Incorrect. 3. Yes. Niall Horan, Harry Styles. 3 points. That's 3. I started the second one.
That's 4.
I started
3.
reading the second one. That's 3 points. You got Liam out.
You got to run the tape. Run the
3.
tape.
3. I started the second one.
Give it. All right, he's
All right,
a judge.
finally, for In the Band, number 7, Adrian Young.
Oh.
No doubt.
No doubt. 4 points. Tony Kanal, Tom Dumont, Gwen Stefani. No doubt. A
Adrian
nice
Young. I was
poll.
going to say Iron Maiden. It's a different Adrian.
All
I
right,
think.
score is now 15-14 John Flint. As we go to our final round, Bobby Cressy has come up with 10 2-second songs.
Oh, God.
Again, these
10.
now are worth 3 points each.
10?
10 of them. So anybody's ball game. But
long is
remember,
this
you
segment?
need to identify both the song title and the artist to score the point as we decide our grand champion.
Song title and artist.
Song title and artist, just like a traditional 2-second song. Bobby's going to play them all. Starting, here we go, with song number 1.
Hold the Line by Toto.
Correct. 3 points for Woods. He goes back into the lead by 2.
Yacht Rock.
Here we go. Song number 2. Woods.
Bruce Hornsby and The Range, The Way It Is.
It is correct. We would have also accepted Changes by Tupac.
Oh, fair enough.
All right, here we go. Woods goes up by 5. Song number 3. John Flynn.
Lady Madonna, the Beatles.
Correct. Back within 2.
No clapping?
Here we go. Song number 4.
Faithfully by Journey.
Correct. And Woods back in front by 5 points. All right, here we go. Song number 5.
November Rain, Guns N' Roses.
Oh, and we've got a bigger lead. 8 points. We still have plenty of time to catch up, though. Here we go. Song number 6, Bobby.
How come I can't think of it?
I can't either.
I'm blanking. I can't remember.
Time.
Out.
Bobby? Anyone? Casey and JoJo all my life. There we go.
Look at Sam.
All right, no points there. John, if Woods gets one more, you'll be mathematically out. So
All
I
right.
got this next
All right.
one.
Okay.
Song number 7. Woods for the
Betty
win.
and the Jets by Elton John!
That is correct! That was a great game. Johnny, thank you for playing.
That was
Thanks
awesome.
so much, man.
I mean,
But the game is called Take on Woods.
may I make my concession speech very
Yes, you
quickly?
may.
Guys, thank you for being letting me be a part of this. Great job, bro. Insanely job, Bobby. You're an awesome
Bobby's
pianist.
amazing. Betty, what a great host.
This is. I hope you guys know what an awesomely unique show this is. This is great radio. This is live and local. Nobody else can do it like these guys do. So, major props. Merry Christmas, guys.
Bobby Cressy, everybody. A big round of applause. You want to give us our last 3? Everyone in the audience can shout out answers. Song number 8. Sam Levitt gets King Harvest Dancing in the Moonlight. Very good. Song number 9.
Oh, Brick by Ben Folds 5.
Very good, Woods. And the final one, song number 10. That works.
Today was a good day.
Yeah.
Footsteps in the Dark by the Isley Brothers, but either one works.
Okay.
And round of applause for Bobby Cressy, everybody. He's got his daughter's recital, so he's got to go, but his contributions are incredible to the Christmas and holiday.
You knocked that out of the
Extravaganza.
park, dude. That was
knocked it out.
insane.
John knocked it out of the
That
park.
was
Paul, you guys, everyone with the buzzers.
That's
that was
the
a lot
most
of
nervous
fun.
I've ever been in my whole life.
Insane.
Hey, it turned out better than Wipeout for you, buddy.
Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Holy cow.
We jumped the gun a little bit. It's okay though. Somebody in this room is going to qualify for our trip to Vegas.
Yes, we need to make the drawing. Whoever has Woods, here it comes. I'm sorry, we should have had someone playing for Woods, but the winner today, get your raffle tickets out. Qualifying for our
have
trip
the winning
to Las Vegas. Give us the number. We'll find out during the break who it was.
68088-012. Gotcha. All right, we'll talk to you during the break here.
All right, we got another special guest coming up in just a couple of minutes, so we're going to take a quick time out.
I need a cocktail.
Looking forward to talking to our next guest. Might be Padres related again. That's all I'm going to say. And we'll come back after a check of traffic with more Extravaganza on 97.3 The Fan. That was awesome. Good job.
Hey Padre fans, I'm Manny Machado, San Diego Padre. I'm asking for you to join me in supporting the efforts of the Padres and Lucky Duck Foundation to help you overcome homelessness. Every $100 donation will provide 4 hours of employment for homeless youth. A $250 donation will include a laptop to help homeless youth connect to educational and employment opportunities to help permanently end their homelessness. To donate, please visit luckyduckfoundation.org. Hey Padre fans, I'm Manny Machado, San Diego Padre. I'm asking for you to join me in supporting the efforts of the Padres and Lucky Duck Foundation to help you overcome homelessness. Every $100 donation will provide 4 hours of employment for homeless youth. A $250 donation will include a laptop to help homeless youth connect to educational and employment opportunities to help permanently end their homelessness. To donate, please visit luckyduckfoundation.org.
What a comeback.
Thank you, buddy.
That was Jackson Merrill in the 8th or 9th inning. Jurickson Profar clutching late situations. Woods goes down big time early in the Take on Woods championship to John Flint, and then rallies from behind with the band, identifying the name of the band members, and then the 2-second songs. You crushed it there.
That was intense.
That's got to be what it feels like to walk one off at Petco Park. I think I now can really relate to that. That felt so good. And, yeah, I mean, I love Johnny. He's a worthy adversary, certainly. That was a lot of fun, Ben. He did a great job.
Hey,
Live
quick,
studio
just
audience.
in those 10 minutes or whatever that you guys played Take on Woods, I wanted to update everybody. We went from $5,400 to $7,300 raised for Lucky Duck Foundation this
Tier
morning.
1 nation, baby.
We had a $5,000 goal. Can we get to 10 before 10 o'clock?
Oh, my God. That's incredible.
I don't know. We'll see.
At this pace, we might be able to afford a free agent starting pitcher before too long.
Before too long.
I don't know about that.
Crowdsource that stuff. So amazing work, everybody. Thank you for all the donations. You've been absolutely spectacular. This has been a lot of fun. Maybe the best one ever so far.
No question.
Still have a couple of segments left. Still waiting on a couple more special guests and a surprise for you guys coming up in our final
Another
segment.
surprise.
Another
so
surprise.
Wow.
All the surprises in the world. I will tell everybody this segment of Ben and Woods is brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings. Buffalo Wild Wings is football. Hey, San Diego sports fans, head to your local Buffalo Wild Wings. Try their new maple chipotle sauce for rich maple sweetness and a mild smoky chipotle heat, or for a bit of kick, check out the new Cajun sauce with a rich blend of spicy and tangy peppers. Stop by your San Diego B-Dubs or order now for takeout and delivery with Buffalo Wild Wings. Go. All right, we are
Give you a
good to
thumbs up
go.
like 2 minutes ago.
I didn't see the thumbs up. Maybe we need a better signal. Our
right at
guest
me.
is
Maybe
ready.
a pitch comm.
It's funny.
Perhaps.
Yeah, our last guest mentioned our next guest. He was the birthday boy yesterday. He's the pride of Calexico, California. Please welcome to the Christmas and holiday extravaganza, Padres pitching coach Ruben Niebla. Ruben!
What's up, guys?
Ruby, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing great, thank you.
Happy belated birthday. How a scale of 1 to 10, how hard did you go last night?
Just a couple of adult drinks, but it was a good night. It was a good night with good friends, and we had a good time, good conversation.
Good.
Congratulations on the coaching staff coming back, and you coming back for another season with the San Diego Padres. We're really glad to have you.
So glad to have you back, Ruben.
And
Everybody
here
make some
is. How about
noise.
now? Make some noise for Ruben Niebla. Just give us an update. How's your off season going?
Good. It's good. Everything's flowing as expected. The guys are preparing. They're getting ready. Communication's been great, and everything's great with the family. So it's a good off season.
That's good, man. I do wonder what I always wonder what pitchers do in the off season. We just talked to Michael King, just so you know, he did get his workout in this morning, and so he's done for the day. But for the pitching coach, you just get to kind of sit back and lord over everybody to make sure they're getting their work in, right?
Well, I don't know if that's the proper word, but yeah, I mean, there is a lot of communication. We do have a chat group that we have a lot of fun with some of the, all of the guys there, and Michael King's on the naughty list right now.
Okay, now Michael King mentioned something. What did Michael King do?
Michael King came to San Diego, and he did not remind me. I will say this: he did not remind me that he was going to be in town, and he was at the stadium, played catch, looked great. I actually texted him afterwards, and I go, "I heard you were just so." And he was like, "Oh, come on, man, that's hard." But no, it sounds like he's in a good spot.
That's awesome, man. Well, this is our annual Christmas and holiday extravaganza. So we get into the Christmas questions with you, and tell us about what Christmas looks like at the Niebla household.
A lot of people.
How many? What are we talking? 50, 60?
36.
All family?
Yeah, family. Yeah, all family. It's a big family. So we get together, and it's loud. There's a lot of movement and a lot of age categories, and we have a lot of fun. It's a good time.
What was that like growing up in Calexico? I mean, was there like some cross-border traditions? What describe a typical Christmas for your family when you were a child?
Yeah, that was about it. We obviously back then we would go into Mexicali, and a lot of family there as well. So we would go down there, and at that point it was more like 150 people.
Wow!
But it was a lot of fun, a lot of cousins, and a lot of late nights.
Well, let me ask you this: you've got how many kids do you have, Ruben?
I have 2 kids.
2 kids, and so the older they get, obviously the more sophisticated the list gets. It used to be you could get them some toys and they'd play with them for 20 minutes and then you end up throwing them away by the end of Christmas Day. But the older they get, it's electronics, it's clothes. What was on the Christmas list, and are you going to deliver this year, most importantly?
Well, Mom is going to deliver.
Mom will deliver.
She's the one that does the shopping. And but no, my kids are great. My daughter's a little bit more on the here's my Christmas list. It starts in March and it rolls all the way into like yesterday.
Still adding to it.
Yeah, we actually had a little conversation about it yesterday, and it was like, Jalen, you added 4 more gifts in the last 24 hours. Like, what happened here? But no, she's great. She deserves it.
We're talking to Padres pitching coach Ruben Niebla at our Christmas and holiday extravaganza, and we had on the show this week the discussion about whether or not you have to get your boss a present. We did end up getting our boss a present here. Do you get your boss a present at work? And does that mean Mike Schilt or AJ Preller?
Yeah, how does that work?
How does that work? And a baseball team. Because there's a lot of baseball players. You can't.
Do
You have to get one for every single one of your pitchers. Do they all get one for you?
No, do the pitchers all get one for
Yeah.
you? That's how I think it. They should be. You should be like full of presents
I
around
can't
the
even
tree.
imagine having to try to buy something for Mike Schilt.
Nor can I.
I think the political answer is yes. I will be getting everybody something.
Did any of the guys? Now I'm seeing it. It's all over social media now. All the quarterbacks buying their offensive linemen Rolexes and boots, and there was a sword story yesterday. Did the pitchers actually? Do they give you gifts?
Armful of Rolexes.
Yeah.
I always tell the guys, a Christmas card would be great, and so some of them text and phone calls and stuff like that, and that's all I need really. It's we have a great culture within our pitching group, within our staff, and we make sure that we're taking care of each other, emotionally.
How quickly does obviously you still monitor things in the off season, but for the coaching staff, I know gets kind of pretty quick. Spring training rolls around. Like what's on your future schedule after the holidays are done?
I'm actually thinking of traveling to the Dominican Republic. Few pitchers down there with Durandi and Brito and Wandy. So that might be in the books here, and then prepare for Camp 4-4.
Camp,
that's at the back end of that's at the back end of January, and so making sure that all those guys that are coming in are in a good spot with their bullpens, with their workload, so that I can schedule them in and get them into the lab and make sure that their intensity is good enough so we can get good info there. So we're looking forward to that.
We are too, man. I mean, it's kind of a dark time for us sometimes. When baseball goes away, Ruby. I know you feel the same way. Probably going to enjoy the break, though, man. We really appreciate your time. We appreciate your effort. We appreciate your ability, your talent, and what you've done with this incredible pitching staff. Merry Christmas to you and yours, my friend.
Merry Christmas to you guys. Appreciate it, and you guys are doing a great job with the foundation.
Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you. We'll
Ruben
see you
Sierra.
soon. Hey, come out to fantasy camp if you get a wild hair. We'd love to
Peoria,
see you.
What's that week of Martin Luther King Jr. holiday in Peoria?
January what? 17th?
19th,
19th?
You know what?
Come on out.
19th to 20th.
I might put that on my calendar.
Yeah, buddy.
There we go.
Nice.
I'll show you spin like you've never seen before.
Really, like you've never seen
No, really,
before.
like you've never seen before. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you.
I'm looking forward to it.
All right,
Ruben
man.
Diablo, Padres
Let's go.
pitching coach. A little extra surprise guest in our Christmas and holiday extravaganza. I can't believe we've come down to the final
segment of the year.
Which is coming up next. And I've got a little Christmas miracle for the boys here that they are unaware of coming into our final segment.
I'm very nervous.
A little special present, little special guests.
Oh, God. Oh, boy.
All in our final segment of Men and Woods on San Diego's #1 Christmas station. 97.3 The Fan.
Hey Padres fans, I'm Joe Musgrove, San Diego Padre and San Diego native. Did you know that roughly half of the chronically homeless population experience homelessness as youth? Please join me in supporting the Lucky Duck Foundation's efforts to alleviate the suffering of homelessness by providing shelters, employment and job training opportunities, and other critical services for our homeless population. Together we can change the trajectory of young lives by providing a brighter and healthier path. Please visit LuckyDuckFoundation.org to learn more and donate.
security deposit. With approved credit through BMW Financial Services, 25 cents per mile over 30,000 miles. Other credits for loyal customers may apply. National credit not combinable with BMW loyalty credits. Expires 1/2/25.
Uh-oh, Brad's buzzed.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he's starting with the woots. And now a speech.
I just want to say that friendship is about heart and brain. Who's with me?
Good thing is, he knows when he's buzzed.
And my brain is saying, when it's time to go home, somebody call me a ride.
Love that guy.
Me too.
Know your buzzed warning signs? Call for a ride when it's time to go home. Buzz driving is drunk driving. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
This is the story of the one who, as a maintenance specialist for a historic high-rise, knows that vintage charm historically needs constant attention. Which is why when it's time to upgrade turn-of-the-century mechanicals, they turn to Grainger. With easy access to 1 million+ products and the scale to deliver when and where you need them. The right tools and supplies are never far away. So the one can keep that vintage building running like new. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
This Friday only in Old Navy stores. Long sleeve tees are just $5 for adults and $4 for kids. Yep, long sleeve tees are $5 for adults, $4 for kids. But hurry, this deal is one day only this Friday at Old Navy stores. Valid 12/20 in stores and select styles only.
Attention FEHB members. This open enrollment period, select the basic option plan with Salud HMO Mas from HealthNet to gain access to the Scripps network of doctors. The provider network is subject to change. HealthNet coverage.
Hey Padres fans, I'm Joe Musgrove, San Diego Padre and San Diego native. Did you know that roughly half of the chronically homeless population experience homelessness as youth? Please join me in supporting the Lucky Duck Foundation's efforts to alleviate the suffering of homelessness by providing shelters, employment and job training opportunities, and other critical services for our homeless population. Together we can change the trajectory of young lives by providing a brighter and healthier path. Please visit LuckyDuckFoundation.org to learn more and donate.
Before we get to our final surprise here on the Christmas and holiday extravaganza, Paul's got
around
one.
the room.
I know.
I'm starting to do the math.
You got an idea of what's coming up. Let's give one more update on the Lucky Duck fundraiser because we've blown past our goal, and now we're actually kind of close to another big milestone here, Paulie, and we still have about 22 minutes to raise some funds this morning.
Yeah, I believe this link is going to go throughout the day. So
awesome.
People that listen on the podcast or catch us on YouTube maybe after work or anything like that, we're going to keep this going for a while. This link will be live. But we set the goal of $5,000. I told you a few minutes ago, we are currently at $8,065. I want to know if we can get to $10,000 for Lucky Duck Foundation.
Yes.
It's going to help them as they serve our unhoused brothers and sisters here in San Diego.
Indeed.
I think we can get to 10 before 10.
Let's go.
So let's do
You
it.
guys are awesome out there. Thank you so much for
guys
your
are
generosity.
incredible.
Again, give.luckyduckfoundation.org/Ben and Woods or any of our social media channels. All right, we're going to take our last check of traffic and then got my final surprise of the year for these two guys. Coming up next here on 97.3 The Fan.
How dare you.
From the 97.3 The Fan Traffic Center, here's Kelly Danick.
Not too bad of a wrap up on our roads, guys. Everything's winding down nicely on the freeways, but you're still going to find that closure along Black Mountain Road between Galvin Avenue and Mira Mesa Boulevard, both directions, all due to that major injury collision happened around 6:15 this morning. They hope to have it reopened in 3 hours, but looks like it may go overtime on that. Black Mountain Road still closed between Galvin and Mira Mesa Boulevard. I'm Kelly Daddick with Ben and Woods, San Diego's #1 sports station, 97.3 The Fan.
Are we in trouble?
You know, Benjamin, I try to teach my kids that you shouldn't reward bad behavior, and apparently my bad behavior is being rewarded
You might
today.
remember earlier this week, this one here, Woodsy was feeling a little bit left out when our brand new San Diego FC hosted a media and influencers game, and he didn't get invited. And we saw our friends Darnay and Julian and Jake all wearing their new kits, and you go, what did I do? Did I say something wrong? Do they not like me? And you were feeling a little left out. So I
pitched the fit.
I got
like
a hold
I
of
do.
Threw a tantrum.
Yep, threw a tantrum.
And behind your back, I got a hold of some of our new friends. And joining us here on the Christmas Extravaganza, the head coach of our brand new San Diego FC, Mikey Veras, and Jeff Gould, vice president from San Diego FC, who are here with a brand new team. They just got their schedule yesterday for the season, and they've come along with some gifts as well.
Sit under
Jeff
here,
has got the
and I'll do the
microphone
rest.
right now.
We
And Jeff, if you'd like to make a little presentation here, it is the floor is yours, and it's good to see you.
So, first of all, big fan of the show.
Thank
Pleased
you.
to be here today. Long time listener.
Thank you.
We got some word from some of the other people in the media that they would have been a little embarrassed if you had showed up. We had heard about your soccer skills, so we didn't want to put anyone to shame.
Yep.
But we want to make sure for all of you, we got custom kits.
Oh my God!
It's a Christmas miracle.
Look at this.
And my favorite number.
We also got some hats for you.
Very nice.
We'll let you guys duke it out over who gets what
And
hat.
show that other jersey, because we're going to have, for one of our Tier 1s, fabulous audience members, we're going to raffle off at the end of the show. Keep your raffle tickets. We got a Tier 1 San Diego FC jersey to give away. The season is just around the corner.
We're now a soccer show.
We are now a soccer show. That's all we need. It's just
We're
a little.
we're a soccer city. Mikey Veras is the head coach, former interim coach of the U.S. national team as well. He's building a team from scratch here, an expansion soccer team. You got about half or more of your players already, but training camp starts on January 11th. So you are right now in the thick of it as you're getting ready for your first season. Congratulations, and thanks for coming in.
No, I appreciate it. It's a dream come true, and we are definitely working very hard, but it's all exciting work.
Well, and now I've taken him away from his work to come in and placate my giant
today's
ego.
Draft day.
Today's draft
This
day.
is the
Oh my
super
God!
draft today, right? Another all the best college players. You get to pick one. The number one pick.
This is
today.
truly embarrassing and humbling, and I do appreciate you guys so much. And no, I mean it's something I know so many people are excited about. I know there's a ton of work, so to take time out of your day on a day like this, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Accept my apology for being a huge turd. Thank you guys.
No, well, accept my apologies for not having you at
No
the game.
worries,
And
no
honestly,
worries.
we want to be a reflection of the community, so there's no better place for me to be right now than right here.
Thank you
talking
so
to
much. Thank you so much. Look at my new kit. I got a new kit. I'm
So
ready
what are
for
we running? Like a 4-3-3? I'm trying to add up to 11 here. How it works? What's the offensive scheme go? We're a little
Mikey, we have a lot to learn.
We're a bit of novices.
We have a
when it
lot
comes
to learn.
the soccer
In a
game.
nutshell, the 1-4-3-3 will be 4 defenders, 3 midfielders, 3 attackers. It's usually a more aggressive posture because you have 3 forwards versus 2 or 1.
So we'll be aggressive.
We will be aggressive.
I like that.
We'll take initiative in the game. We'll be offensive minded for sure.
I don't need you to explain that to me after the
I
show.
know.
Exactly what he said.
I might need it again actually as well. So like what has been the process like in starting from scratch? Just kind of give me the rundown of what these last few weeks have been like in putting together a team.
Yeah, so you think, okay, you got to get players, but you also got to get staff. And then on top of that, you got to create processes for how you're going to work. What's the culture going to look like? What's the day-to-day going to look like? And ultimately, we have a lot of really good people spending a lot of time thinking about every detail. But it's been day and night work, a ton of collaboration, a lot of dead ends, because when you're trying to sign players, you think you got someone and you think it's going to be amazing, and then that dissipates all at once and you start over. But it's been great.
Who's going to be your rival? We talked about this earlier this week. Jeff used to work for the Padres, and Major League Baseball just decided one day that the Seattle Mariners were the Padres' rival. Will that work in MLS too, or the Seattle Sounders now?
Natural
rival?
Natural rivals.
We're going to bring the Vetter Cup back.
All right.
Yeah, my feeling on that is I always say football is for the people, by the people, and I actually think sports in general. So it's not my place to say who the rival is going to be. Like, this is going to organically come alive. There's going to be certain moments, certain games, the fans, how they interact with each other, and something's going to come alive. I know there's two teams that are in close proximity, and proximity usually has something to do with it, which I think is great too. But at the same time, like for us, what we're saying is like we're focusing on our people, our process, our performance, our city. That's where our mind's at. We're not worried about that. We're worried about making sure we do a good job.
It's incredible, man. Thank you, guys.
Jeff, if you can hand Jeff the mic, just for anybody who's interested, since there's a schedule out now. First game is up in Carson on February 23rd against the LA Galaxy. You just won the title. Then the first home game is March 1st.
God, right into the fire, huh?
Snapdragon
Play the
Stadium.
champion? My God.
Yeah, just let everybody know if they want to get involved, tickets, season tickets, anything like that.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we just want to make sure we reach out to everyone in the community and offer something in our match day that's impassioned and gets people connected. So if you're interested in getting seats for your family, your loved ones, your coworkers, whoever may be, visit sandiegofc.com. We can set up a meeting, bring you down to Snapdragon Stadium, take you on a tour, and hopefully find your seats so you can become a founding member of the club. So the response has been amazing. We broke the MLS record the other day for most expansion jerseys sold in a 24-hour period.
You guys did not break the record for most jerseys given away until now. Today you actually broke the record for most given away.
So the response has been amazing, and that's not an us accomplishment. That's a city accomplishment. The city is showing up in such a big way. We're to have several seating sections sold out, so we can't wait for March 1. It's gonna be electric out there. So hope all of you join us.
Thank you guys so much.
Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for stopping by. Taking
guys
time
rule.
out of your very busy schedule.
Thanks so much.
And we wish you the best of luck. We will be talking with you as the season gets closer, I'm sure, and we get ready to become a real soccer city here.
Yeah.
We already are, but taking it to the next level, Mikey.
If you don't mind me saying one more thing, it's going to be a lot of work. I know that the city's been craving a men's soccer team in here, and I know the responsibility I have. And ultimately, all that work, all of us together in this, in the good and the bad, so that we can lift a trophy one day for the city.
Let's go. Thank you, Coach.
You're in this together, Woods.
I am. Now we
You're
are.
part of it as well. These
we
are good-looking kits, I must say. I like the colors, the azul, the chrome and azul, with a little bit of the piping on the side. Very, very sweet.
Rewarded my bad behavior.
All right, we got
Thank you, Benny.
just a
Good
couple
job.
of minutes left. Speaking of thank yous, we have so many thank yous to get to. I don't know that we can do it all in like 8 minutes, but
Do we want to play the Ben's Tied Up song?
No, we don't.
Nope.
No, we're done with
Thought
that.
maybe
Tied
people
Up
want to hear it
Lelouch.
one more time.
We do not have time for that, that's for sure.
I thought we did.
We do not.
You
We
sure?
definitely do not have time for that.
Might be able to squeeze it in.
Let's start by thanking Cafe Adesso.
Yes. Thank
Diane
you.
Musgrove, Hayden, for coming in, supplying all of our coffee this morning and being a great spot for Padres fans, supporting obviously the Padres and Joe and the community all year long.
Incredible.
A great spot out there in Alpine if you're ever there right off Tavern Road. Let's thank Senor Grubby's.
Yes. So
Delicious
yummy.
breakfast burritos. We spent some time at Senor Grubby's this year, cheering on the Padres and having a good time, and you can always check them out up in the North County. Let's thank Eco Water, your boys at Eco Water.
Yes.
Came by with cases.
Your
of the
water
good
should
stuff,
be perfect.
even if we aren't always perfect.
That's right.
Let's thank the Mini Donut Company. We got the delicious mini donuts as well that they provided. Let's thank the Padres.
Yeah, buddy.
Let's thank the Seals. Let's thank Knockaround Sunglasses, who all contributed gifts to our Tier 1 gift bag.
San Diego FC.
We're going to
Look at
be.
me.
Those are our gifts, but we are going to give away that Tier 1 jersey at the end of the program as well. And we've got a huge number of in-house people to thank as well. Let me start with our engineering crew. Mike, Bill, JR. This does not get set up easily, and believe you me, I don't really help with any of it because, well, I just don't help much, and I wouldn't be much help if I tried. And we thank them for getting us on the air, making everything look great. Presley, Jeff Hamby, the promotions team, helping set all of the decorations up and helping bring up all of our Tier 1 guests to be here this morning with us. And just a lot of work. And Adam Klug, Michael Valenzuela, our Odyssey San Diego team all year long with our backs. Through some good times, through some tougher times, but they're always
tougher
there for
times?
us.
What are you talking about? It's been a cakewalk the entire year. I don't know what you're talking about. It's been great. Sammy Levitt, everybody coming in to help out. Thank you guys.
Bobby Cressy is gone.
Bobby Cressy's gone, but never forgotten.
No. An epic game, a grand champion of Take on Woods, which was fantastic.
I want to thank Benny and Paulie for putting up with not the easiest person to put up with throughout the year. But we have.
I do put up with you. So.
We've had a great year. You guys' commitment to professionalism and work and the quality of this show is certainly noticed every single day. And I love you both.
And then all of our guests today, you just heard Ruben Niebla, Michael King, Drew Mosier, and Dan Shea representing the Lucky Duck Foundation.
Yes, sir.
Why we did this today, trying to just squeeze out a few more donations before the end of the show. And again, the link is going to be live all day long. It's our direct link, give.luckyduckfoundation.org/Ben and Woods if you want to contribute. And again, the Kilkennys are matching all the donations as well. So we're closing in on 10,000. I would assume by the end of the day, hopefully we'll get there, which means more than 20,000. Think of how many of those big jacket, sleeping bag combos that'll buy, support Timmy's Place, the pizza place for homeless youth that learn how to work.
We're at $86.75 right now. You guys are thank you
so
much. Thank you.
So close. Thanks to my wife Hannah for putting up with the biggest Grinch over like the last 4 weeks, man. I've been the worst. I have been just 4 weeks though.
My wife Shelly as well. She dressed up as Margot. I was Todd, obviously. Margot. And the biggest thank you, I think, to the Tier 1s.
Yeah, 100%.
Obviously, the ones that are here, we really appreciate you guys.
Legendary.
You guys are the best every day, gold members. But everyone who's in our YouTube stream right now, we've had hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people all morning long in the stream, commenting, people from across the country, all the way from here to North Carolina and beyond. Yes, Jordan, I see you're in there supporting us. And then, everyone who doesn't necessarily get to be here on YouTube, but spend some time with us, whether they're driving into work or taking their kids to school or listening at home just during the day or on the Odyssey app later in the day. We thank you all immensely for the support that you give us throughout the year. It's absolutely incredible.
Best audience that you could ever conceive of. When you get into this business, you're like, I hope people listen. I hope people care. It's not even close.
I've worked in sports radio a long time, and I've seen some audiences that are tough to deal with.
Yeah.
And
they're tough to deal with, but I mean, they're worth it. They're worth it. They're huge pains in the asses.
But what amazes me is they're clever, they're funny,
they're caring,
generous,
kind,
they're caring, they contribute. I love you all. It's been an amazing 7 years. This is our 6th Christmas and holiday extravaganza. Are we going bigger and better next year?
I don't think we have a choice, man. We have to. We got to keep this thing rolling, and I'm so proud of the community for rallying around Lucky Duck today and giving. And it's a great man, Peter Seidler, that has inspired me, and I know so many of you guys out there, just to be a little bit better every single day and to treat our fellow human beings with compassion and kindness. I know it's hard sometimes, and it's hard for me, and I'm trying to teach these little guys that too. And Peter was such a great model for that.
And I don't want to forget Italian Paul.
Frank really crushed it.
To be in the studio with us because he's running the board just down the hall, but all of his contributions throughout the year as well. I'm sure there are a million people that I've also forgotten to thank, but we will be back in a couple of weeks. We're going to take time to recharge the batteries, spend the holidays at home, and January 6th.
I really feel like my batteries are going to get recharged over the next couple of weeks with these two dudes. Bobo, say hi.
Hi.
Taylor.
Hi.
Well, there you go. Can't wait to hang out with these dudes, do Christmas. We're leaving. Let's see. Got the Irish game tonight. I'm going to be watching that. Go Irish. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. And then, man, it's full on Christmas. Flying to Dallas next week. Going to Arrowhead to Santa's Village on Sunday. We got a Seals game. Would love to see you guys out at a Seals game tomorrow night. SealsLax.com for tickets. What did you want to say?
What?
Would you want to say something? Go ahead. Say it. Say it.
Hey, these nuts.
There you go. A Christmas tradition like none other. My 4-year-old Taylor.
Thank you for your gifts. Love this putter.
it's
So
so
excited. Don't forget to take your Switch on vacation with you.
I
Polly,
will
I hope
not.
you enjoy your playing cards.
Oh, I will.
That I got
I
you as
very much
well.
will.
You have one more thing to say?
Uh,
Go ahead. Quickly.
I want to know what Taylor wants for Christmas.
Yeah.
Is there a song?
Is there
maybe?
a song about what you want for Christmas?
All I want for Christmas
is my
it's my 2 teeth. My 2 front teeth. All I want for my Christmas is my 2 front teeth. My 2 front.
You actually have your 2 front teeth. Your brother does not have his 2 front teeth. I love you guys very much. Thanks for being here. 4 hours, you guys crushed it. Thank you. Oh. Bo, did they celebrate Christmas in Australia?
No.
They just wanted to get their bits in before the...
No.
Very good. Very good. You guys are very talented.
All right, we've reached the end of the road for
Oh, we did it.
2024. Happy New Year. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. We love you guys so much.
Strike
Thank
that
you.
and reverse it.
Basketball shirt.
Okay, I'll get it for you.
For our executive producer, Paul Reindl, for Stephen Woods, I'm Ben Higgins. Have a very happy holiday season. Annie and Elston are coming up next here on San Diego's #1 Christmas station, 97.3 The Fan. So long, everybody.